Hey man, welcome back to another episode of God Hating Podcast. I'm your host, Shmeem. To my left, we have Jack. To my left, we got Jack. To my right, we got Kane.
Yeah, you
So what's up? And to the farthest right, we have Zeke.
Hey, you guys!
Thank you for coming back to another episode. Listen, before we get started, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell notification to know when we upload next. Yes, sir. On top of that, listen, streaming platforms: Amazon, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, LinkedIn, Pandora. Goddamn. You know what? I might just put it on iHeartRadio now. Cause why not? I'll squash the beef. Should I?
There was beef to begin with?
No, no. I genuinely might though. If you guys listen on iHeartRadio, we'll see about that. But Uchiha said it himself. I almost forgot. Make sure you join the Discord.
Thank you.
How many clips? Or how many? Sorry, clips. Clicks?
One.
Uno. No. Tres leches, my voice. Shout out to Uchiha for letting me know about that. Make sure you join the Discord. It's only 3 clicks. Tres leches, tres boletes, my voice. Make sure you go and link in the description. First link, boom, just like that. You're already in type shit. So what I'm saying, we on the road to 300 members on the Discord.
Really?
So. Damn, 300? I still remember we were going to 100.
Nah, I'm saying it was like it was yesterday.
For real.
Come on, bro.
Appreciate y'all for real.
So, with that being said, am I missing anything, guys?
That's what I'm wondering too.
No.
Someone's saying, "Where's the katanas?"
Goddamn point. I'm too lazy to get up. It's gonna get in the way because I'm gonna be doing a lot of flamboyant movement when I'm talking about Spider-Man. Okay, so that unless you guys want it, then you guys can.
You can keep the flamboyant.
Yeah, you can keep that. Yeah.
No, unless you guys want the katana. I'm not giving flamboyancy to
Clip
nobody.
it.
The fuck?
We need someone to clip that.
What are we clipping?
The flamboyant part.
Fuck y'all. if y'all want a katana, y'all can go get
Show us
one.
a little flamboyant. I want to know what you mean by that.
I said flamboyant movement.
What you mean by
Show
that?
us some flamboyant.
I just did.
That's not flamboyant movement.
What's flamboyant? Let me know what flamboyant is.
Yeah, I am.
That's what I call flamboyant. What's your flamboyant?
Oh, I was thinking something.
Okay, moving forward.
Crazy. I don't know what you was thinking of, but
What you mean by that?
that's not what I'm on.
Bust down or something. Talk about flamboyant movement.
If you guys want a katana, it's in the closet in the room. But with that being said, listen, if you're in the TikTok stream, make sure you like up the stream. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to be a great fucking episode. All right. With that being said, let's get it fucking started. Into the Spider-Verse.
My goodness, we're really starting with
We're
this?
starting across. Is it across?
Cross.
Across the Spider-Verse. We're starting with that.
Spoiler warning. So if you have not seen the new Spider-Man animated movie,
Yes, please skedaddle. daddle.
Or if you want to stay and hear us freaking ramble.
Yeah.
Go
If
ahead.
you're on the TikTok chat, skedaddle if you haven't watched it. But if you're on YouTube, timestamp, boom, right there. Okay?
I recommend skipping it. You can always come back and watch this.
Yeah.
a good movie. It's really good.
Here's a timestamp to after we're done talking about it, okay?
Damn, sorry. Oops, the op.
Yeah. Oh, yep, this is where I log off. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
So sorry.
But come back in like 30 minutes, it will be done. All right?
Somebody posted the entire movie in a clip.
Yes, it was sped up like fucking
Yeah.
16 times or some shit.
Yeah.
Crazy as fuck on TikTok.
I was trying to figure out how to.
You can slow it down.
I don't know how the.
You can't be so so hard to what's the word? Scrub through it, right?
If you slow it down.
No, if you try to scrub through it, like with the little.
No, but if you slow it down though.
Oh, I haven't. I
Because
don't know.
you're supposed to slow it down like on CapCut or something.
Yeah.
To the original speed, and you'll get the entire.
Entire
That's what
movie.
you're trying
At
to say.
normal.
Motherfuckers are weird for that. I don't even know how they got the HD quality
no,
Yeah,
version.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Someone on freaking Twitter did the Tokyo Drift of Fast and Furious, and I'm like, bro, how do you do this? They just commented on it, bro. And I'm like,
They're watching it together. Type shit.
all right, let's go.
I'll only listen to spoilers from you guys, and that's why we fuck with y'all. Come
Licensed
on,
trapper,
Licensed
bro.
trapper. Come on,
Appreciate you.
dog. With that being said, listen. Into the Spider-Verse?
Across.
So sorry. Across the Spider-Verse, my boy Miles Morales killed that fucking movie. What do you guys think about that movie, bro? Ratings.
It's one of the one ratings. I say 10 out of 10.
I'll give it 10 out of 10.
I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Ooh. If I could give it higher, 12 out of 10, I would. But if we're talking 10-point scale, 10 out of fucking 10. The easiest 10 out of 10 I've ever given a movie in my fucking life.
As far as
In my fucking life.
animated movies go, this one is solid.
It's goated, bro.
It's
You don't know many
Solid.
animated movies, but yeah, I feel that.
Dude, no, it's
Name
Any
three.
DC animated movies. Okay, any Marvel? Yes, yes.
it's better than
Flashpoint. Fuck
crazy.
that. What's a Flashpoint?
Crazy.
Okay,
Better than any.
It's better than
Definitely.
even though DC animated movies are peak.
Yeah.
No,
We-
definitely.
dude.
I agree with that, but my whole thing is so you got to understand where it's what that movie does for other movies. So like without that movie, it didn't lay the stepping stones.
Groundwork.
I
for
get
the
that,
movie.
right? But I'm not even talking about influence
no, that's
or
what
anything.
I'm talking
Wait, for
about.
No, I'm
what?
talking about straight content in the movie.
Sometimes movie to me like it kind of does matter what happened before or after, what comes after, because that movie is.
I think this
pivotal.
movie did a good.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're right.
It
though.
did
Bro.
like with the whole art, different like aesthetics, you know,
color
Valid.
paddles or
Palettes.
palettes.
like cultural things, you know, the
Yep.
whole.
Dude, the whole Puerto Rican and then
Yeah.
also,
I would say like the whole minority thing
dude,
is
perfect.
pretty huge.
Also, one thing I want to bring up, I saw one clip about a dude talking about forced diversity or whatever. This might be the least example of forced diversity in my fucking life of any content
mean?
ever. How there's multiple people from different races, sexualities, whatever the fuck the case may be,
His
right?
dad is
in one
Dominican.
movie.
His
right?
dad
And
is
they're
Dominican.
saying that it was forced.
Is his dad a Dominican?
No, I think his mom's
His-
Puerto
His
Rican.
mom
His
is
mom's
Puerto
Puerto
Rican. His
Rican?
dad is black.
Yeah, I don't think. But what were you trying to say about that? person?
Somebody said that it was forced diversity, like they were trying to push different races to you in that movie.
I think they
right?
did it so
But-
well that
but in
I didn't
this
feel like that.
in this movie, it is the least. It doesn't even feel. It's so not forced to the point where it's shocking that somebody could even think that.
I didn't even notice that.
I
That's
wouldn't even.
how-
I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, that's not even like.
This might be the best showing of diversity in any fucking movie.
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I swear to
like,
God.
being Puerto
No, yeah,
Rican,
it's so fucking
noticing the mom being Puerto Rican and showing the love that his son or for her son that she has.
Yeah.
Bro, like I literally was like, dude, my mom's Puerto Rican. I'm her first son. It's so crazy to see like the resemblance from it where they did it so like actually good where
Yeah.
it's not like he said forced
Yeah.
where it's like, bro, like this is like not it, bro. It was so good.
There's a lot of nods to like they do focus on the cultural aspect in the
Yeah.
sense of when Miles meets certain other characters or I'm just skipping everything.
Yeah.
if
I think
Nah,
you're fine.
When the Miles from the other verse, you see him. He's
Which one?
from
The Miles
42.
from 42.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's more part of his mom's.
He has more of
Dominican
a
side.
he has more of an accent.
Oh, right. He's
Side.
Puerto Rican side than the dad's
Oh,
side.
yes.
They're more American.
Well, because he doesn't, yeah.
He had more of an accent.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
You notice that
Yeah,
like
dad-
that's
the
crazy?
pops, yeah.
He's like, I'm Miles Morales. And he's
Yes,
just,
yes,
he
yes.
with
rolls
the
R,
accent.
and
Yeah.
I was like, damn, okay, he's
On top of that, right? So least fucking forced diversity of any content I've ever consumed. On top of that, they hit bases for every goddamn group. I don't think that they've missed a fucking group.
you
They
mean?
got the blacks, they got the Hispanics, they got the white folks, they got the females, they got the black females. You know what I'm saying? They got them too. You can't forget the queens. You feel me? So they literally got everybody touch base for every fucking person that I can think of off the top of my head. You know what I'm
Chai
saying? Indian. They got the Indian
I
group.
love that part.
Dude,
You know
chai
what I'm saying?
tea?
Chai
That was
tea.
funny.
You're saying tea. It's like saying coffee. Like, what are you
Dude,
doing?
that was comedy.
Come on. So they literally touch base on damn near everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which I can respect.
didn't he say the whole ATM? You're just saying machine.
Oh yeah.
going though.
He said ATM. Why are you saying ATM? ATM. The M stands for machine. Like what the fuck? But yeah, on top of that, bro. I want to get to dive a little bit more deeper, but do you guys want to say something
well,
surface level real quick?
just on a side note of because we're talking about the Indian Spider-Man. Him and the parallel with Miles when he had to decide to save the cop
Yeah,
or save his
his
chick.
girl. Yeah.
What did he say? I can save them both, or did he say I can't save them both?
I can.
Right?
He was
But
trying to, right?
the parallel.
Did he
is
say?
that-
He said I can't. I don't even know if he
heard
said
I
that.
can, but I
don't even know if he said that. That's what I don't remember.
I remember him saying like,
Did he say I can or can't?
I don't remember that.
I feel like he said I can't because I think that's Spider-Man overall. I can do both.
Yeah.
So what you trying to say?
The parallel I think that was
Right.
being portrayed there was that as Spider-Man, as somebody that wants to like the best of both worlds, that wants the best to, like to make
That's
it
what-
work.
yeah, do
He's
the
trying,
most.
he wants to, but the reality is that he can't. The
Yeah.
parallel of that is that Miles, he wants to save his dad, but maybe he won't be able to.
Valid.
That Miles wants to save the his verse, the canon events, his dad from dying because it's supposed to be like a fate and it's supposed to happen.
And this goes back to my question with the whole who do you think is gonna die? Because with him trying to save his dad, do you think he's gonna, like you just said, fail and his dad dies, and or do you think he's gonna succeed and then someone else dies because someone else has to die? That's my question.
Like someone has to be.
Oh, so we're diving deep already.
Oh, I was just gonna say, movie wise or storyline wise, music wise,
I was about to get to
relationship
that,
wise, it's top tier, bro.
yeah.
It really is top tier.
The only thing I do have
hold on.
negative with,
Watch your mouth.
it's not even like bad. It's just that it wasn't as good as the first one. Is the soundtrack.
Okay,
That's
Okay,
that's what I heard too.
Let me get to that, bro.
Okay, so the top banger for
Pull it up.
the first movie and the second movie, they're both good. I like Sunflower more.
Yep.
Yeah.
But the rest of the music, that one I give it. I can maybe
The
give
first
it
one, the first movie.
the between the first movie and second movie, the rest of the soundtrack, because I liked all the Prowler
Themes.
and the character themes.
Yeah.
Like, those are dope.
Yeah.
And there's more of them because there's just a lot more people.
Right.
But I can't remember that much of the first one.
Like, what's up, danger?
Nah, you're not
That shit
sorry.
goes down,
The
that
first
shit
one
goes down.
does.
The
That shit
first
goes
one
down.
I feel like is more memorable, as in like you can listen to it on your own. But soundtrack 2 for the second movie, it goes so well with the story and the movie, so well.
That's what you guys said.
Oh my god,
But see,
the Gwen opening is insane, bro.
when they introduced her character,
Yeah.
I love that. Heike, I love how they did her universe very differently. And
100%.
like,
With the
I love-
drums and she's going hard.
Oh yes,
Dude,
Oh,
yes.
I liked how when she's trying to get in the zone, her thing is music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when she's like, let me
yeah.
just tap in and just do it. I was like, that's cool.
And you know who else is his music? Miles type shit. When he puts on the headphones to
Oh,
drown everything out.
Dude,
Type shit.
drowns everything out, and then
She
he looks
used-
up.
She used music during Spider action. He just used music to.
As an outlet, but they both use it as an outlet type shit. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
she was using it as an outlet.
I'm a Spider-Man too. I listen to music in the car.
With that being said, bro, I'm gonna go into a little monologue, bro, real quick, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
All right?
Hey, pause.
First off, every single aspect of that fucking movie is a 10 out of 10. Animation, 10 out of fucking 10. Characters, 10 out of fucking 10. Voice acting, 10 out of fucking 10. Plot, 10 out of fucking 10.
Soundtrack.
Bro. Soundtrack, 10 out of 10. There is not 1 second of that fucking movie that missed at all.
The pacing was insane.
At
Perfect.
all.
The movie ended and you're like, what?
What the fuck? You were so locked in, bro, that not a single second was not memorable in that
Like,
fucking
you
movie.
genuinely were like, how are you gonna end this in this short of span? Like, there's so much still to like left.
Yeah. We had
And the
10
end of
minutes
it,
left.
It was like, bro,
We had 10 minutes left. I looked at my phone with 10 minutes left on the clock. I'm like, bro, the music is picking up. He got the fucking spot to worry about. He got this Prowler to worry about, and he got his dad to worry about.
And
On
he
top of
gotta
that, he
get-
got Miguel to worry about.
he got to get back to his own freaking world.
In less than 10 minutes, you're smoking dick.
It
I
was-
was like, this movie ending right here.
No, it was really like, wait, is the movie ending?
Yeah.
It sounds like it's
Yeah,
ending.
it sounds like
Is
it's
it
ending.
but it was like
I knew it was fucking ending, bro.
there
It
was
pissed me off.
so much left. Like, it's fucking
But
insane.
with that being said, everything is 10 out of fucking 10 for one. For two, the soundtrack for the first one, right? Like Zeke said, for the soundtrack for the first one, the music is technically, like, the individual songs are better, right? Sunflower, come on, bro. Like, that's a diamond song already. It's already a diamond song.
Michael asked me what was the favorite song, and the only thing I can think of, like, currently, because Spider-Man, is Sunflower. I said Sunflower, she said, I said what?
That's crazy.
She said it wasn't that good.
That's
I
crazy.
said
That's crazy.
what?
That's a diamond,
That's wild.
certified diamond song, first off.
That's crazy.
Okay, but for
Are
the
you sure she's your girlfriend?
for the first movie, the individual songs go so fucking hard, right? But for the second movie, they also go hard, but they hit deeper. Like, they hit. Like, the songs that hit on the second one hit so hard that they become memorable, right? Every single scene that the individual soundtracks had in the second movie had a meaning and a purpose, and it fit and it flowed so fucking well to the point where it evoked the exact emotion that they were trying to evoke at that moment. They did not miss a beat with the emotion that they were trying to evoke.
And also the color palettes that went with that song.
Exactly.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
perfect.
Especially in Gwen's world, every time she was trying to
to her dad.
evoke emotion, you could tell the different emotions by the different color that was happening, and that shit is so beautifully done. Okay, on top of that, there's that. So the soundtrack on the second one, by no means is it bad. It just fucking. It's not as good as the first one, in my opinion, but it still fucking hits. It's bangers, right? They brought back Sway Lee. Sway Lee don't miss when it comes to these Spider-Man songs, bro.
He's like on Spider-Man.
And it's
soundtrack.
funny because when he sings, he kind of sounds like Miles in the music.
To be honest
you
with
feel
you,
me?
I thought it was the first movie. I thought it was like the Miles character.
Right.
Sway Lee was. I honestly thought it was the same.
Type shit. So when you hear the soundtrack for the second movie, it genuinely sounds like it's Miles singing it. That's the kind of vibe that it was giving off. Type shit. So shout out to Sway Lee and shout out to fucking Metro Boomin, bro.
Oh, dude.
God, this
Killed
man
it.
is a demon.
Killed it.
He made Coi Leray sound like a fucking goat. He brought her up on a pedestal and kept her there,
Was
dog.
he on the first, the top song?
One of the tops, yeah, I think so.
Oh shit.
That one, and
I
there's
didn't
another
even-
one.
That's crazy.
She sounded so fucking
I
good.
didn't even fucking.
Notice it was her.
She sounded
crazy.
so
What
good.
What song was it?
I forgot what it was,
I
but
think it is one of the top, like the main. fucking
one of the main
I was
songs.
listening to the whole album like my entire
peak
day,
fucking album. But yeah, she sounded so fucking good, bro. It actually, after I got done watching that movie, I went home and I had withdrawals from that fucking movie. I could not sleep because of how good that fucking movie was.
I wanted to watch it again.
I'm telling you, I'm going to watch it at least 3-4 times minimum. So when I got home, I had withdrawals and I had to listen to the whole album 3 times. Music, headphones in, drown everything out. I'm so motivated to do fucking anything now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
When he put his headphones on, he started drowning out. Dude, that song went perfectly. He looked up and he was like, "Oh shit,
Yeah.
that's Gwen."
That shit.
No way, that's
Coi Leray, bruh. And I'm telling you, I don't know what. Wait,
I'll never. He did that. He killed that for
Nigga
sure.
Metro. That nigga Metro was
That's
a
not
goat.
Coi Leray.
That's Coi Leray.
No,
Colery.
she said, "Oh, Metro on this. I gotta go.
I gotta step it up.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, bro, Metro Boomin killed the fucking soundtrack, right? On top of that, the animation
Perfect.
was so fluid. I've never seen web swinging so fluid in my fucking life. The first 30 minutes of that
Insane.
movie, the web swinging and slinging and fucking Gwen?
Gwen?
Holy
when they were
shit.
fighting, what was his name?
Vulture.
Vulture. When they were
Vulture,
fighting.
yes.
Talking about that thing?
dude.
That was smooth as fuck,
Her
bro.
helicopter scene.
So
The
smooth.
only thing that I had to get used to was the background, where like sometimes they didn't show the background;
Alright.
they just showed like the actual main part.
Yeah.
Which is the only thing. Like after a while, you start getting used to
it,
but,
yeah.
bro. Perfect.
No,
it was amazing.
I was gonna say, like, going back to how you guys were talking about the whole like the animation, the art style for each universe, and just like how for Gwen's universe, it's the whole the
Color
colors,
palette,
it's
yeah.
the emotions that they showed.
Yeah.
I think I'm taking a big jab at this, but it's like I think the fact that you see white in the background, I think that says a lot about her and what she thought about in her world. Like she only saw, like, I don't say tunnel vision, but then once things got better, she could see everything clearer.
Got you.
That's what I took it
So
as.
the more the color envelops the world, the more realization that's coming to her.
That and
I like
or
that.
I think that is a certain type of art style. Because one thing I also did notice is they replicated famous art paintings. Because in Miles's world, when his dad is doing his acceptance speech or whatever, like captain's speech. When like the music cuts off and they have like that big disagreement, the DJ is doing like the screaming face.
yeah.
So I know they
Yes.
I know they redid that a couple times throughout the movie.
That shit.
But no, I love how they incorporated that stuff.
Crazy.
But yeah, so the animation.
Bro started turning it up when they were arguing.
The animation, his freaking hair in the suit and like his skin, I've never seen it done more well detailed.
Drawn
It
and
looks
crisp.
so
It
real,
looked
yeah.
crispy as fuck.
Really,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
realistic.
So the web swinging, the fucking the movements,
shots, yep.
the action shots, the helicopter scene, fucking masterfully
the
done, dude.
movement, especially, bro.
Masterfully done.
How they come up with this shit is insane.
How I don't know who choreographed it, but this motherfucker needs a raise. Goddamn.
I just like how when you introduce a Gwen, it was a different art style, but then when they introduce Miles,
Yeah.
I love this whole it's all art like graffiti or sketch tagging.
I like Miles's art style
Same.
better. Type shit.
I also love that you'll notice every single. I mean, that's just because they're different, but every single character has a different art style. Every
Yeah.
single person
Yeah.
is different.
Obi. Yeah.
Oh,
I kind of liked I did like Obi's, but
we'll
I
get to
wish
that.
it was a little bit more
Obi's art style.
yeah.
realistic.
Right.
Yes, yes,
right.
yes, yes.
I just
But less comic
I
booky.
wanted to see him
Yeah.
more, like
Yeah.
more
Oh, yeah.
clearly.
Yeah.
I wanted to
And
see
I
him so
think-
clearly. That's the only thing.
I think the next one.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Get
yeah,
to
yeah,
that,
yeah.
get to that,
Keep going, keep going.
On top of that, okay, this goes to my next fucking point. The voice acting, right, was fucking beautiful.
Flawless.
Gwen's voice lines It sounded like the female version of Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? Like the punchlines, the wittiness, the wittiness.
Spider-Man is
exactly, but they did it so well to the point where it's like, okay, like you're a Spider-Man.
Cheesy, like
it wasn't cheesy.
Authentic, right there.
Or like she was like, knock yourself out, and she was literally looking at what was gonna happen.
You're not funny. and it flowed so well. Everything was like all the voice acting lines were perfect. They weren't cheesy. They weren't corny. They weren't bad jokes at all.
Dude, that movie was really funny.
The whole movie theater was cracking up. The whole movie theater was cracking up.
Eating popcorn, and I was like, I don't know, like chomping like all mouth open. And shit. He was like, really? And I was like, dude, I can't stop laughing. This is funny.
The whole movie theater was cracking up on those voice lines.
I feel like everyone
those
understood the jokes.
Yeah, and so it wasn't cheesy. It wasn't like on some Love and Thunder type deal, right? But that goes on to my next segues to my next fucking point. Shamik motherfucking Moore, you buddy. Miles Morales? Oh my goodness. If this nigga doesn't play the live action version of Miles Morales, I'm gonna be upset.
I'm
gonna be upset. Yes. Yes.
He's old, man.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Shamik goddamn Moore. That's who he is. Put some respect on your goddamn name.
Gambino should play him. He's just way too old.
Gambino's definitely too old, but he was supposed to play him in there. But we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second. But Shamik motherfucking Moore killed it with the voice acting. Haley, goddamn Steinfeld, I love you. I love her. I love her. I will, because I love her.
It was her.
I love her. Well, I'll tell you right now, I love her. She's one of the most talented females on planet Earth. Okay,
crazy.
Right next to Lalisa.
Voice acts. Actually acts. She sings. By the way, goodness gracious, her voice is beautiful.
Can't be Lalisa though.
Huh? And she's beautiful. All right. So she got the whole 9 yards. Okay. On top of that, Daniel Kaluuya. Fucking Obi, holy shit!
He did it awesome.
Holy shit, he killed it.
Was it the guy from the scary movies?
Get Out. No.
Get Out. Yeah.
Okay.
So Daniel Kaluuya also killed it with the voice lines and shit like that. Everybody.
That was him.
That was him.
Crazy, right?
That's crazy.
Everybody played their role perfectly, bro.
No, honestly, he played his especially well.
No,
They told him to beef up his. He already has a British accent. They said beef it up more. We need more crazy. British out of you. That's what they said, bro.
That was so cool.
It was crazy. I didn't even know he was British.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just like, I didn't notice that that voice. Like
yes.
Yeah.
So when you hear him, it's like
you didn't think it was him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with that being said, bro,
every said like half of the shit
he couldn't. He was talking so fast and shit. What the fuck is going on? But with that being said, the directors, whoever wrote this fucking story, I don't know who it was, you need a fucking raise as well.
I feel like
you need a raise.
They did so much with this movie. Did you guys know that they had a 14-year-old kid direct the whole Lego
trailer for it?
Oh, the Lego scene?
The Lego scene.
Also, the Lego scene in the movie, but they also had a Lego trailer for the Spider-Man, and he did that too.
Dude, that Lego scene was...
he recreated
that Lego scene was pretty like...
It was pretty. It was left field. We didn't see it coming.
Dude, literally.
Yeah.
He's Miguel said, "You're the best we have."
That's what it was.
No fucking way. He's like,
yes. But yeah, so far, bro, every single aspect of that movie was done so perfectly and masterfully.
Fucking
that
Lego. That's crazy.
That you connected with characters you've seen for the first time. You emotionally connected with characters you've seen for one fucking movie. Barely 10 minutes of that fucking movie, and you connect with characters. The family dynamic with Miles, you connected with them so fucking well. The jokes, I cannot stress this enough. The dialogue is... Oh, also the dialogue. I forgot to mention the dialogue. Fucking 10 out of 10. The dialogue is so perfect. They did not miss a beat. Everything flowed. No jokes were corny, and it felt like you were... watching somebody's life through their eyes type shit.
It was even Gwen's Gwen's side to where like her dad was against it. Then he ends up like saying like, "Oh, are you just gonna leave?"
Exactly.
Then, like the character development it was pretty.
And Gwen doesn't even feel like a fucking side character. First off, she feels like one of the main. It's like Miles' story and Gwen's story. They're both main characters.
How they started it?
How the fuck do you do that? How do you do that?
Dude, it's so good.
That's a 10 out of 10 fucking movie if I've ever seen one in my life.
Intro to the fucking movie was
amazing.
Insane.
Amazing. I thought it was a Miles movie, but they made Gwen look like the main character too.
Dude.
And they fucking perfected that. So with that being said, Nika, this is the greatest, and I will not take this back. I'm not arguing with nobody. This is the greatest animated film of all fucking time.
I can't wait.
All fucking time.
Like, how do you come back from this?
And the greatest movie of this decade.
The greatest movie,
2020 to now. The greatest movie of this
Smoking
decade.
dick.
The greatest movie of this decade.
I don't know about the greatest Paul like animated that I can remember, but as of like this time, day and age, year, definitely all time.
Yep.
Or decade.
This decade.
I don't know about decade. But
I know about
it
decade.
It does feel up there right now. It
Bro,
feels
like
up
I
there.
walked out of the movie smiling and wanting to watch it, like wanting to genuinely.
This
know
nigga had to
more.
pee by the end of the movie. He said I could have sat down for 2 more hours to finish this fucking movie.
Dude, I swear to God. No,
like,
I swear
come
to God, I
on,
literally
bro.
like looked at his team. I was like, bro, I gotta pee. He's like, it's about 20 more minutes left, and I was like, oh, like I didn't want to get up.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I did not want to get up.
With that being said, nigga, I'm saying I'm not taking this back. I'm not arguing with nobody. Fuck you in the comments if you don't agree. Okay, this is the greatest movie of this decade, greatest animated movie of all fucking time.
Do you guys think the next one is gonna be the last one?
That's what I'm gonna say. So going based on that, no, I think the third one's gonna be better than the second one. But
I hear some people saying that, but I don't think so.
You don't think the third one's gonna be?
Dude, that's hard. It's hard because they
That is hard.
They did it from beginning because this feels like a brand new movie from the first one.
It
right?
does, yeah.
So they did it from the beginning and they told a whole story in 2 hours, 20 minutes, and you enjoyed it thoroughly. It's like a whole Infinity War Endgame type of deal. I don't think Endgame is better than Infinity War.
Like a
you
Civil
think Infinity War is better than
Yes.
Endgame?
Yes.
You're crazy.
I think Infinity War is better than Endgame.
really crazy.
I
We
really
can talk
do.
about that later, but
The ending is, you know what I'm saying, is better, like with the whole fighting scene with Captain America, all that. That's cool, right? But actually, the whole movie as a whole, Infinity War is better than Endgame, in my opinion.
I'd have to rewatch them to give you an honest.
Yeah.
From what I remember, I don't know. But like I said,
I'm telling you. So that's the whole, because they
I see
just
what
picked
you're
off.
trying- I
They
see
just
what you're
picked
trying
off
to
where
say.
they left
Yeah.
off on Endgame, and it wasn't as good as Infinity War.
No,
in my
genuinely,
opinion.
bro, this is
So-
like peak Spider-Man, like to where the storyline
Right.
is so it's not so basic.
Yeah, it literally, genuinely did everything right. So
It did.
but okay, so question,
cameo-
go ahead.
yeah, no, I was just gonna wrap it up with this greatest fucking movie of this decade and greatest animated movie of all fucking time. Feel free to disagree, but I'm not listening to you.
Period.
All right, I'm done with my monologue. There we go.
Um,
What y'all want to talk about now? Let's
Who
get
were you
deep.
gonna say?
Let's get deep.
I was gonna say.
Personally, Infinity War is better. I'm telling you. I'm just,
I forget what I was gonna say.
Oh no, thank you. The whole Infinity War thing, I get that makes a lot of sense though, because I now thinking about it, I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
But then question though, going back to the whole shock value, just like how Infinity War,
Someone just commented Spider-Verse 2 better than No Way Home.
the
Yes.
fuck, nigga?
Yes.
Yes.
that's crazy.
Like we were talking about shock for No Way Home is shock
you know what's
value. Just
crazy?
saying. Go ahead.
This Spider-Man is better than
Any Spider-Man, any
Any other
iteration,
Spider-Man.
any
I'm so sorry.
iteration,
Yeah.
real, animated, or TV show, any iteration of Spider-Man.
So going back to that, and I agree with that. I really do agree with that. But just like you said, it's because one's animated, one's live action.
Yeah.
And another thing is, it's because you got to think about time and place and when this was released
Right.
and what other things came before it to back it up to make it this good.
100%.
Because I do agree, it is great
Right.
because of it. This movie says every other Spider-Man movie before this is real, and it just backs up its logic and its
Valid.
history.
Give give it all the other Spider-Mans its flowers.
Yeah, 100%. Because
They were able to get every niche of every other Spider-Man
100%.
and make it better.
No, that's what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, you can give it respect for all the other Spider-Mans, but in terms of straight just quality of the movie, this quality of this movie is way better than all the
It's
other
animated,
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There's so much about this movie that is just they hate. Not only are like the fans enjoy it, but they did so well.
Yes.
They didn't fumble anywhere.
Nowhere.
Keep in mind again with all the previous Spider-Mans. What if like they did one little thing wrong? Maybe they didn't include something. They included everything so well, so effectively that it made all the other ones and this one just perfect.
Yeah.
Because it's animated. Yeah.
Yo, I'm
And
actually.
they even like put into the fact of the other, like the actual real Spider-Man.
They brought in the other Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like they
that's
showed
what
the
I'm saying.
storyline, like look at all these other Spider-Man storylines.
Yeah, even
and
if
they
they-
showed like Uncle Ben dying of Tobey Maguire, right?
Yeah.
Dude, and they also showed
Captain Stacy and
Andrew Garfield and Stacy. Dude, like it was just like I said, they just made it better from what was already good. Like it's good.
That's what I'm saying. It backs it up. Yeah.
And even with the, if you didn't include those, it'd still be a 10 out of 10 movie.
I
easily.
agree, yeah.
So
They did so crazy. They hit all the marks, even including Childish Gambino.
as Prowler,
I was about to bring that up if you guys caught that or not.
holy fuck.
What's crazy about that too is that Childish Gambino was the inspiration.
Yes.
for
For Miles
Morales.
Morales.
He created it.
So Miles Morales was created in 2011, and he was technically the inspiration for
Yes.
Miles Morales. But he wanted to play Miles Morales,
But became too
in a
old.
film,
Yeah.
right? But then he got too old. So some people were talking about what if him becoming the Prowler is kind of like a reflection of like, yo, since you didn't make me Miles, I'm gonna become the villain. Type
Oh,
shit. I'm gonna
really?
become Prowler.
that'd be-
type shit.
pretty
That, you know what I'm saying?
Good.
It's kind of like a
Well,
running gag that since he didn't become Miles,
I didn't get to be the hero. so-
I didn't get to be hero, so I'm gonna be the villain.
well, do you know?
Which is
just-
kind of dope.
You don't die the hero. You
don't-
live long enough to see yourself become a
If
villain.
if you don't die a hero, you live long enough to
That's
see,
so funny.
see yourself become a villain.
But you know, in Spider-Man, what is it? Homecoming.
yeah,
He's in it. And
yeah,
that's- he's the uncle.
He's the uncle.
Okay, I was making
yeah.
sure.
So he's
That's what I'm saying. He is the
become
Prowler.
Yeah.
So in Homecoming or No Way Home, one of the movies with Tom Holland, when Tom Holland just standing there, whatever, in the background. In our English version, you can't hear it; it's so fucking
Yes.
low. But in I think it was like Portuguese or some Spanish version, whatever. They have it so that you can hear the neighbors. It's the mom calling Miles.
Yeah.
Really?
At the end of the new Spider-Man, the No Way Home.
One of them.
It's No Way Home. So after the whole battle, all that, Peter goes to a new apartment, right?
Yeah.
As he opens the door,
oh.
he hears in a different dubbed version, right? But it's an official version
Yeah.
of the movie because
What?
that's in the script.
It was ripped. Yeah.
But in the English version, you can't hear it at all. Like it's
it's
Dude, the
Quiet.
little Easter eggs. That's
But-
why I'm
Crazy.
waiting for.
but in No Way Home, you see a mom calling for Miles.
That's cool.
So I know we're gonna see Miles inside Tom Holland's Spider-Man.
Definitely.
We have to.
No, I don't think anytime soon though.
I think we'll
have
see him,
to.
but I don't think he's gonna be a Spider-Man. I think
in the
he's gonna be
next
Miles
movie,
Morales.
in the
Okay.
next
Valid, that's
Spider-Man,
fair.
I don't
Valid.
think so. 'Cause
Okay,
there's
definitely
so
not.
No, maybe not in the
Tom
next, but
Holland's
it's
story
gonna
is
be
just picking up.
point.
it's in Tom Holland's for sure. I feel like.
So we were talking about over there at the theater that whether this movie is considered part of the MCU or not.
Right, and it's got to be at this point.
So when I was talking to Eli about it, Eli made a good point saying that you have the Tobey Maguire
Yep.
and you also have
Andrew.
Garfield,
Yep.
but those aren't.
Different.
Oh, they're
MCU.
not.
Yeah.
Not. Oh, but no. Those aren't MCU, but they transitioned into the MCU at one point. So technically, they were able to become a part of the MCU.
But also keep in mind all the other Spider-Man iterations, like
Yeah.
let's say the actual video games, like I think there was 2 video game Spider-Man,
That's crazy.
and some actual like animated show
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
we
that was
know
so cool.
those aren't
MCU.
MCU like canon, right? So I would infer that since those aren't MCU, then it's not MCU. If
Right.
that makes sense.
The movie is probably not part of the. They're not part of the MCU
That verse
universe,
isn't MCU.
but they can transition into it. We've seen it done multiple times already.
I think what the whole Spider-Verse
it
it's saying is
can.
it's connected, but I don't think it is MCU.
So the whole like collider, right?
That's the thing.
With the
that-
whole collider exploding, it gives someone powers to go in through universes. So they're not part of the MCU, but they can eventually become part of the MCU at any point in
They
time.
can enter it.
At any point in time.
It's weird and it's confusing because you
Definitely.
have the whole idea of like Loki.
Yeah.
What he's doing isn't like
It's time based.
it's
not.
so I'm saying, like it's time based,
Yeah.
but there's still different iterations where he's a crocodile, he's a fucking girl.
Yeah.
But in Spider-Man, it's multiversal.
Multiversal,
It's like actual different parallel universes. So I still don't think it's part of MCU. It's just the incorporate idea that like you're a different universe entity. Just
Right.
We're not connected. I don't
Exactly.
think there's
No, yeah. So they're not part of the MCU, but they
Yes.
can at any point in time, which is fucking crazy that they did that. They can at any point in time transition them into the MCU. Let's say they buy them let's say they buy it back from Sony or whatever the hell, right? They can at any point be like, you know what? Boom, portal. Now the fucking universes collide and they're part of the MCU now. So that's the fucking magic of doing a movie like that.
So how do you think they would do Miles in Earth 19999?
What? Real
MCU and Tom Holland's.
How would they do Miles? They already have him.
No, but I'm saying like as a Spider-Man, because they can have him as a normal person, which I think is the most accurate, right? But the whole idea of Miles being a Spider-Man wasn't it? There's only one.
So I
I
like how
don't know how the comic goes, but go ahead.
I would take a guess just because of what Marvel is doing recently. You know how it's like the old Avengers not die off, or it's now the new Avengers.
Yeah.
I think because right now where Tom Holland's at is he's starting his own Spider-Man journey. My guess is it's ride it out until
He's starting the college.
starting college, and he's technically starting to be Spider-Man by himself.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 to 3 movies he could be Spider-Man,
The grown-up version.
and then he's done, and then I think they'll introduce Miles Morales, and he'll be the new Spider-Man and pick up stories where he left off. That's my guess. Movie-wise, not comic-wise.
100%.
Why would Tom Holland stop being Spider-Man?
Oh, eventually
The same way Captain America, Iron Man, you know what I'm saying?
Robert Downey Jr. was Iron Man for what?
For a long fucking
hot
time.
ass minute.
Yeah.
Since
Since 2008? That was when the first Iron Man came out?
And they were old when they filmed that too.
Yeah.
So,
And that's the thing, dude, is like, it's gonna be so hard to like see these characters turn into like different people.
different people.
To where you're like, dude, like we
was here.
remember Iron Man.
We remember the start
Yeah,
type
exactly.
shit. So that's crazy as fuck.
But of course, everyone goes up. So
I think this gray area where we're at is kind of
I think we're finally turning. I think we're finally turning. We're on a good path. Like the ball's starting to roll. We're about to like.
Oh, right now.
go down the
Okay.
hill, yeah.
I'd say from the end of Avengers up until this point, I don't think
It's been pretty shitty.
Guardian.
It's been pretty shit. Well, I haven't watched Guardians yet.
Guardian, no,
But like, it's like 1 or 2, you know what I'm saying? But
But
before.
see, Guardians is MCU. Spider-Man is not that.
No, yeah, I get that, right? But for Marvel as a whole, now it's starting to pick
Can't
up.
say that because then you got to include Venom in there. You know what I'm saying? Like Venom is not technically MCU. Venom's Sony.
Oh,
But it is.
but they brought. It is MCU now. Wait, no, it's not though.
He's still Sony. He came in it.
He
just like
came
we're
in.
talking about it.
He came in it with the whole multiversal thing with the whole.
Oh, but what you're saying?
But that was part of
You're trying to say Venom is now stuck in the MCU? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, Venom is included in the MCU because whatever happened from the MCU events, like the Doctor Strange, Tom Holland, it incorporated the Venom. So the Venom is part of that.
Well, now the Venom, the symbiote, is part of that.
Now it is, but it is still MCU. Whereas I think the actual Miles Morales isn't.
Why you say that then? Because if you're saying Doctor Strange opened up a portal for Venom to come into this world, you're technically kind of saying like Miles Morales is.
But okay, so the difference is that we see it in the MCU. We see it happen in the MCU. So if Doctor Strange says, "Hey, I'm grabbing you," that's because it's MCU canon, right? Whereas if it happens in Miles's world, we know there's the video games, we know there's the cartoons, and we know there's the movies. That doesn't mean it's MCU because of how many aren't MCU.
But
So you're just doing a process of elimination. How many aren't, and how many?
Yeah, logically that would make the most sense because the amount of aren't, you would kind of infer it can't.
So he's saying because there's so many that aren't technically part of the MCU, then the whole thing isn't part of the MCU.
But like he said,
so I mean,
it could at any point once things work
I see
out
that, I
go
see
into
that.
that route.
I know what you're trying to say.
I know what you're trying to say, too.
Sonyverse. You think Spider-Verse success reason why animation has changed similar to it and drastically for the comic book look, i.e. bad guys?
Oh wait, can you repeat the beginning again? I kind of followed.
I don't know what he's trying to say. Here.
Which one? You think Spider-Verse success reason why animation has changed similar to it and drastically for looking. I get the last part. Why animation has changed similar
Talking
to
a lot,
drastically
bro.
for
It's
the
so
comic
fire,
book
Scorpio.
look.
It's
The bad guys. So
fire.
like when
what would you rate it, Scorpio?
Shell versus Machines.
Out
I
of
don't
10.
get that part. But when I think they're saying the whole Vulture, why Vulture look like that, and then maybe why Obi look like that, why they look so comically drawn.
Oh, I think it's just to pay homage to its iteration. So the whole Spider-Punk kind of comic, I think it paid homage to that.
And then keep going.
The Vulture also.
Why Scarlet Spider was drawn all dark because I was like it's comics and his whole story. Yeah, I think it's paying homage and culturally.
So I think they keep it accurate to however that art style was, and including multiple art styles in one movie. Oh, that's also one thing I missed. They included multiple fucking art styles into one goddamn movie.
really-
How long did this movie take to make, bro? How long did this movie take
The
to make?
new one's coming out.
Next year, March. It's probably gonna get delayed.
But what?
Probably.
The new one, the new movie.
I think they need
Spider-Man?
time.
Yeah.
Oh
Spider-Man.
shit! A year apart?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Insane.
bro.
No, it's probably gonna get delayed, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Or
with
they
you.
probably made it all like in one go, but they kind of just
Cut it.
sectioned it off and.
So question.
Yes.
I think unless there's more questions, what do you think the next movie is going to be out? Because where we left off, do you think they're going to finally address it? Or do you think there's going to be like a big battle, another like filler, and then another big battle? Or do you think it's going to get pushed back to the very end of the movie?
Shoot, dude, because he's
It's
got
gotta be like that. The first one with the whole
Where
filler.
they address it and something else occurs? Keep going.
He's got to get back into his own Earth.
He's
gotta-
going there right now.
Well, first off, he's tied up.
Yeah, he's tied up
Tied up.
with
with the Prowler.
the Prowler. The Prowler.
Yeah.
And then Gwen, and she just assembled the
You're
team.
right.
Because then
So-
Gwen was like, "Oh, he's in the wrong verse." But didn't she just switch back to
She
Earth
just
42 or
she
whatever?
just got her crew.
She got the crew. Did
got
she
the crew.
go back to Earth?
She's going
42?
through the portal right now. That's where I left off. But
That's the only thing.
speaking of Miles in the chain, right? You remember the scene in the first Spider-Man where Peter was tied up on the punching bag, right? Yeah, and then he was like, "Don't wash the lips, wash the hands." And then the bag turns around and he goes like that with his hands, and he comes out and he hits it. I think he's gonna pull that move on the Prowler, bro.
Oh, that
Because the amount of foreshadowing in the movies, how Obi was getting pieces to make the watch for Gwen, you know what I'm saying, and then you realize he was actually doing that. I think there's a lot of that in between the two movies. Type
I
shit.
definitely think
So I think he's gonna do that, boom, type shit. Because you saw his glove, you know. Don't wash the lips, nigga. Wash the hands. Goddamn, wash the hands.
Do
So,
you think he's gonna fight the Prowler? His Prowler, like, or
Definitely.
the
oh yeah, for sure.
yeah.
So, what you were saying how it's going to transition to the next one, I think it's like the whole little arc within him fighting himself,
Okay.
and then Gwen maybe helping him.
Okay.
And then it might transition from that to the actual battle towards the half. Or
So working backwards, because you know how this movie went like this. You're saying like a mirror. It's gonna be. Does that make sense?
Oh,
Yeah.
It was
He'll go-
Spot, Miguel, Prowler. Now it's gonna go
Prowler, Miguel.
Spot. 100%. 100%.
That- I don't think it's
He didn't that.
Hey,
100%.
Yeah, I was
Stay
so
through,
like,
bro. Stay through.
No,
Scorpio.
yeah. So he's gonna be he's in the beanbag thing. I think he's gonna fight Prowler by himself,
punching
Okay.
bag,
right?
beanbag,
And then he'll be.
Wait,
I
in
think,
the beanbag,
and then
just chilling in the beanbag.
I think he's gonna fight Prowler by himself.
Get
right?
through with Gwen.
Finish that. Then he's gonna link up with Gwen and the whole squad. And then Miguel and his whole Spider Squad is gonna come and they'll try to beef it out. And then I think between that, Spot is gonna be a problem. They might have to team up together. You know what I'm saying? Defeat Spot, whatever the case may be.
I
Type
think
shit.
his crew, well, the crew needs to come at some point within his fight because he
With
can't,
Prowler?
Yeah, because he can't leave that verse without them.
But he can beat Prowler.
It doesn't matter. He can't leave the verse without them.
Wait, question.
Sure.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the watch.
How do you get there?
he's got to go with Gwen because the way he got to Earth 42,
They
Yeah, how do you get
transported him
they
using
transported
DNA,
him.
using the machine.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So he thought he was going home.
Yeah.
Does
Stuck there.
does the rest of the team have like day one bands? Not day one
No.
bands. They need.
They need the.
They need to
Need
watch.
the real band.
But
Obi probably made it from.
was Obi there?
Yeah.
At the end?
Yeah, he went almost there.
My fault.
He was number one.
And
Yes,
he
I'm saying.
was number one. He's one of my favorite characters in the movie. Okay?
Dude.
He's so
Just like how
He's
you
so
said,
fucking
you
good.
knew from like he was in a different dimension when he first got there. I knew from the beginning when he was like, "Use your palms, mate." I already knew he was.
No, I
he was on
knew
the
that.
side.
I called that too.
Yeah, I knew
You
he
didn't see
was
that.
like
Oh yeah, that's the one thing you didn't catch. You smooth brain. God damn. That one I caught. He didn't catch
Dude,
that.
no, I loved how he was like talking and he was like,
I'ma let him
I don't
have it."
follow any authority.
Yeah, he for sure.
And it's like, next thing you know, he's like, I'm not listening to you. I quit.
He said, "I'll quit,"
Oh,
and he
bro,
goes
I
out,
was like,
yeah, teleports out of there.
bro.
He's a valid fucking character.
But then a lot of the things before that, what he was saying was like contradicting what he was really saying.
It was no. I like when Miguel was like, "You Gwen, you messed up. Miles, you suck. Why you even here?" He's like, "I don't like you." Don't mind me.
He don't mind me.
Don't mind me.
He said, "Well, what he said whenever they were in the collider room with Spot."
He said, "I'm
He
not
said,
here."
he said something about comedy. He said, "Comedy's dead." Is that what he said? Or
He said, "I don't like."
he said, "I don't like comedy."
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I was like, that nigga's funny as hell,
What
bro.
made me laugh was like when they're chasing Miles. Get Miles Morales. Got something on my face. And then, when they run
He
through the
turns
wall,
around, yeah.
and Spider-Man's doing therapy, he's like, "My uncle Ben."
Died.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, we were watching that.
The guy's like, he died.
Yeah, no, that shit was funny as fuck. No, bro, it's weird as fuck. Isn't it weird that whenever Spider-Man puts on the mask, whichever iteration it is, whether it's Spider-Girl, Gwen, you know what I'm saying, Spider-Punk, whatever, as soon as they put on the mask, they automatically become witty.
No, most definitely.
They automatically got jokes in the back pocket. You know what I'm saying? And then when the Obi took off the mask, he was just more, you know what I'm saying, cool guy. You know what I'm saying? Chilling, you know what I'm saying?
He was
Shit
always
like that.
cool.
I know.
Yeah.
But I was always cool.
What do you say? He's like, "You're even cooler under there."
So I was just cool. I was always cool. But nah, they just become witty automatically
That's
as
who
soon as they put on the
Spider-Man
mask. And I like that. That's like a little fucking quirk that they kind of have after they put on the mask.
Doesn't, well, I don't know about every Spider-Man, but the like Peter Parker Spider-Man, isn't his whole wit and funny to mask his fear? Isn't that what he says? Why he's funny? Why he makes jokes in the midst of a battle?
When? I think I've heard that. Yeah, I think I've heard that at some point, but I don't know.
I think that makes sense.
I think
it does make sense
in the shows, like the animated shows. Yeah. I can't remember if they mention it in the actual like comics or anything, but
probably.
I think they do mention that. Peter parked car is so fucking hilarious, bro. When I saw that, I'm like, there's no fucking way. But yeah,
T-Whip is wild.
Did anybody figure out if the popsicle, the Spider-Man popsicle, was actually in the movie, or made like a little meme of it?
What? I don't know.
I didn't see that.
There was the you know how back in the day in our youth that you could buy a Spider-Man popsicle from the ice cream trucks and the shit would always come melted and shit and look terrible. There was a picture of it in the movie.
Really?
But yeah,
Spider-Man.
So we don't know if that's actually like in the movie or if it was just fan made type shit. So you let us know if it actually was. Dude. But there was a so I saw a screenshot of whenever they were in Spider-Man India's verse, right? And it was a small picture of Goku in the very, very back. I don't think it's true, but it was like the silhouette of Goku with orange and blue on.
That's so funny.
I was like, there's no fucking way, bro.
In his room?
No, outside in Spider-Man India. But yeah, any deep questions you guys want to ask real quick?
There's two things I wanted to say.
Yes.
It's there's what it did, and then I'll just say this and hopefully I remember the next part. But not gonna lie, like how you were saying, like rewatching this movie and what adding on to what made it so great, it was I miss a good Spider-Man movie talking like it's a kid battling with like life and bouncing his two worlds, trying to figure out life. I was just like, I miss this. I miss like a hero that you can relate to, let alone black. Like you said, you got a mother, you struggling.
That's a brother. That's a brother, dude. Bro, it's classic Spider-Man. It feels like a classic Spider-Man film, and
we haven't had that in a long time.
In a long fucking. And I think that's why it's so refreshing and it feels so good, because we haven't had a Spider-Man like this so fucking good in a long damn time.
Oh yeah, like the whole point of
like
him,
a classic Spider-Man,
where he's gonna tell his mom, and then he's like, and you could tell his frustration with it, and then it's like, and then you could also they also integrated him going to school.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's like there's so many things he has to worry about, to where his parents are like, what's going on? What's going on with you? And he's just sitting there like if I could, bro.
Yeah.
They did too good of a job displaying their
emotions way too fucking,
especially with
I felt
Gwen,
it
when she did it for her dad.
Yes.
I was like, that's crazy.
She fucking come here.
Dude, no, I love that. That's what I mean, like the character development from like the beginning, like it felt so long of a movie, but the beginning you could tell like, I don't like fuck with him anymore. Like he tried to, he pointed a gun at me. Your badge is more important than me.
Type shit.
Next thing you know, she's hugging him halfway through the movie, and it's like, bro, I felt like I saw such a big storyline.
In like 2 hours, dog. They conveyed all that in 2 fucking hours.
Really, they're good.
I had more connection to these fucking characters than I have had in any animated film in my life. God damn it, they were good.
Like I said, bro, I walked away from a movie smiling and wanting to watch more. And that's been a while since I watched it.
This movie has made me want to grind so hard so that I could get to a point in my life where I am a part of something so peak and so generational that I don't think I will become part of something this great. I'm telling you, bro.
And see, now thinking about that, thinking of what the movie is and what it was trying to say and portray, that makes sense.
100%.
It's crazy because you can look at this movie like 20,000 million different ways. You know, you have like a minority kid, you know, in one life he leads to crime. No, hear me out, right? No, because think about it. The whole minority.
Like he said, bro. Who broke? You know, not me. I ain't broke. I ain't broke. You remember the dad was in the office? Shit. He was like, shit, I ain't broke. We live in a good house.
The cultural jokes like that is what made it so fucking
hilarious,
funny.
Bro.
Like,
they were so relatable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this shit is good for...
Oh, shit.
You know
shout out to the minorities out there.
You know that the chick from My Hero? From the Fast and Furious, the
Letty?
You know how she was talking about how stop stealing... white superheroes, just create your own.
Yeah.
She's not necessarily wrong in the sense of like you can make really good minority or colored superheroes.
That's Miles.
Yeah, Miles. Miles is the perfect example that he
100%
is 100% the way to go.
You just have to do it right.
But okay, again, with the you can look at this movie like all kinds of different ways, from just a standard superhero movie, a kid, powers, responsibility, and you can also look at it like a more real life kind of thing. Like you have a minority kid, right? One, he turns into a villain, leads the path of whatever the hell he does as Prowler, and another one where he leads a good life. He wants to be a scientist, working with multi-dimensional shit, and a superhero.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can go either way, or like, what's so fucking funny? What, bitch?
This one said Jack just got off supervising a construction site.
Who said that?
I wasn't laughing at you, bro.
No name. I don't know if that's Solo Batachi. No, you're not late, Isaac. Well, you're kind of fucking late. We talked about most of Spider-Man.
Keep going.
Continue,
No,
please.
but basically that like you can look at it a bunch of different ways
Yes.
because
Yeah.
there's a million different like stories being told.
Yes,
here.
at the same
It's-
time, and you understand all of them. You're not lost at any point in time in the movie. Holy
it's a good fucking
shit!
movie. You can't miss with any demographic.
Holy
it's really
fuck.
good.
Okay, and two last things.
Yes.
One thing I want to say is, and I will truly say this: the fighting or like him running. What is it? Fucking say that.
Everyone's listening to K like they're waiting
That's
to skip
so
the
fun.
ad button.
Skip ad button is crazy.
That's fucked up.
Keep going.
When he's when he's fighting Spot
Yes.
in multiple universes, and when he's running away, so beautifully done. Like the way they kept flipping the camera.
Oh, yes,
love
yes,
that.
yes.
And then what is it?
Cinematic masterpiece.
I'm gonna ask the question again. Do you think Miguel is right with the whole you are the first anomaly, or like what Miguel believes is they have to die for things to go right, or do you believe Miles is like we could change them
And
we
save people
we could
without.
try to save? Yes.
Sorry. Say that one more time. Just so you don't.
I'm trying to make it easier.
I got you.
So Miguel's belief is there's like a certain blueprint that happens to every Spider-Man,
And it has to happen.
and it has to happen.
Yes.
And usually it revolves around a certain death, a detrimental point in your life.
Yes.
But Miles's whole point is we're Spider-Man. We're supposed to save people no matter what. But in my
Or at least try.
at least try.
Yeah.
Thank you. Keyword try.
Especially if you know that they're gonna die.
Did you
Yes.
see that? Another parallel from that to the actual video game Spider-Man when they're talking to Miguel. The Spider-Man in the video game when he's talking to Miguel, actual 2099, he was saying because they saw like his Mary Jane die.
Yeah.
He was saying like, I still have to go and try to save her. I still need to change this. This is important. You're not a Spider-Man if you don't try and save. Yeah.
Yeah, because that is the whole who Spider-Man is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
supposed to save her.
one more time, can you ask the question from the beginning?
It's basically like fate, or do you believe fate?
I know,
is
but I want
He
it
needs it
for the
for the-
clips. For the clips, it's easier.
You got a good sense.
watch the movie. I'm just kidding. Do you think Miguel is right with the whole
Canon events have to happen.
can events have to happen? Basically meaning a death, like a detrimental part in your life, has to happen, or do you believe Miles meaning when someone's in need, Spider people have to save them, or at least try to save them?
Perfect. Thank you.
I don't know how to say it.
No, I genuinely don't think Miguel is in the wrong, right? I
Yes,
think
I don't think
Miguel
he's in
is
the wrong
right.
either.
Because he literally showed him at face value, this is what will happen if people mess with this is what can happen if people mess with the canon events. Then all other existing events will crumble and cease to exist. So, dog, you'd rather save one life at the expense of everybody else.
Who would do that?
Isn't Miles's whole isn't Miles's whole thing though that he'll try to do both?
But you can't.
You can try.
No. That's the whole thing with Miles' thing. You literally cannot do both. You cannot save who you're trying to save and keep the canon events intact.
According to Miguel, though.
According to Miguel,
So
right?
again, that depends on who you think it's right.
According to Miguel and other past events.
Yeah, exactly, because it happened to Miguel.
But also,
His whole the canon event that he wasn't supposed to be in the world, that whole world crumbled because he wasn't supposed to be there.
I think that since Miles is the original anomaly, or since he is like a key anomaly, everything changes around him. I don't think he's immune to the idea of canon events, but I do think he's somewhat of an exception. Whereas things still, because think about it, the spider biting him to begin with wasn't supposed to happen.
No.
That wasn't a canon event.
Yeah.
The same way when the Spider-Man had a baby, married Mary Jane, and his life ended up well. That wasn't supposed to happen the way that.
But it still did.
And it worked out.
So you think with him being the exception, he might be able to influence Earth 42, Miles Morales, to be like a hero, a good figure?
I'm not necessarily saying that, you know, like that's not as important as what I'm trying to say.
You're saying the canon events might not crumble because he is already Spider-Man, even though he's not supposed to be. So he's an exception to the rule.
Not necessarily is canon events aren't applicable to him. It's just more like he might be an exception where things can work out well
in his favor.
Yeah, because I mean it has already. So not just for him, for other Spider-Man.
What I just realized is canon events only mess up when you're in a world that you're not supposed to be in. As far as I've seen, or that I can remember, at least.
I think the technicality is that the way things are supposed to play out. So if your chief doesn't die,
that doesn't make any sense though, because Miles in that world is not supposed to be Spider-Man, right? But he is, and that did not mess with the canon events.
Again,
you know what I'm saying?
He's an anomaly. He might be the exception.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. So since that's the case, then as long as he's not in another world like Earth 42, like that he's not supposed to be in, because like you remember how the spider got teleported from Earth 42, it was glitching, right? He went to a different world. He went to the Spider-Verse. He started glitching, but in his world, he's not glitching. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if he does save whoever he needs to save, it's not gonna mess with the canon events.
Wait, so real quick, sorry,
that's my thing.
You just said no matter what, his world or 42 worlds, he doesn't glitch.
He did no in
he doesn't.
Well, so far he hasn't.
He did glitch. He did
in 42
up the stairs.
In 42. Okay, so on 42 he glitched. So in a different world he always glitches. So in Spider-Verse,
it was like, you all right? And he was like,
you're right. Thank you.
It was the DNA aspect that made him go to that world.
But then Spider-Verse, in the Spider-Verse in that place he was glitching, and in 42 he's glitching. But his own world he's not glitching. But he's not supposed to be Spider-Man in his own world.
I know. Yeah, I know.
So. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that might be a little thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miguel, you might have left that shit out.
No matter how much I want Miles to save his dad, from what it looks like, canon is supposed to happen. Yeah. So someone significant has to pass.
But someone has though. His uncle already died.
That's one. I think there needs to be two.
I don't think so, because in the case with Gwen specifically, she
hasn't had two yet. Yes.
She hasn't. She had one.
But that's not the canon event. You remember? Her dad was supposed to die. And so when she got back, she was like, oh, you're not a captain anymore, so you're not going to die.
See, again, this is really complex in the sense of her doing whatever she's doing was affected by Miles to begin with.
Yes. So but it was her dad was supposed to die.
So that's like saying if her dad doesn't die, then her world will crumble. Because that's supposed to. Her dad is supposed to die.
Her dad is supposed to die.
Well, the chief is supposed to die.
The chief, and he was going to become captain.
His technicality is like the chief close to the Spider-Man.
Sorry,
but she said that you're not going to die. That's why she was happy. That's why she was, geeked about it. But she did not change those events, right? For one. So I think Miles being the anomaly, I think him might influence. You know what I'm saying?
Others.
Wait,
in his own world. If he were to do it in his own world.
Why do you think maybe Miles is the one that influenced the dad to step down?
No, he influenced Gwen. Gwen going to the other dimensions, being away
from her dad.
But she didn't. Miles didn't bring Gwen into the thing. She did that on her own.
Oh, no,
because of Miles.
When?
Huh?
When?
Because with Miguel and all that, and you know what I'm saying, when they came to the get the fucking
or are you talking
bird
about,
dude?
Because Miles created the whole
everything happened.
Yeah. But that wasn't Miles. That was Spot.
It was Miles.
That was Spot.
Wait, how?
That's Spot.
I don't remember how the collider actually exploded.
Okay. As far as we know, what we're given at face value, right? What they tell us is that Miles is.
That's what Miguel is saying, and Miles is saying no. It's Spot doing all this. Because then I'm going back to what I said earlier. Spot was like, I am your nemesis because I created you, which created me. So Spot is the original person that did all of this. That's what I was trying to get at.
Okay. Whether that's the case or not.
That is the case, though. Keep going. Sorry.
Fuck you, then.
No, it is, though. They said it in the movie.
Keep going, bro.
So, with the whole thing with Miles being the one that affected Gwen, and Gwen, her canon event changing from her dad stepping down, that had to do directly from Miles.
Because the first movie.
Yes, because the first movie. From the first movie and like halfway through the second movie, all that happened because of Miles and his influence on Gwen. Do you understand? She did meet Spot, but I'm saying she never had any interaction with Spot given that it could initially like butterfly effect be because of him solely, right? But it was Miles's influence that made her the way she is like now, and made her dad step. Well, didn't make her dad. Her dad kind of got the idea like, you're passionate about this. You have your reasons now. You came back after being away into a different universe because she was gone for.
He had influence on her life, and her life ended up changing because of his influence.
Wait, what happened to the Gwen in Miles's world?
I don't think
they don't mention a Gwen in Miles. It's either MJ or Gwen. Yeah. It's it's either one.
And it's Peter.
Sometimes it's both.
Sometimes it's both.
Sometimes there's Black Cat.
Yeah.
Do you think? Oh,
sometimes there's Silk. You guys know who Silk is?
Zeke must have hit his word. Count limit the way they cutting him off. We were not cutting you off at all. No, it's because you try to talk when we're trying to talk. That's why.
No, it's because I wait for one person to finish and then this fool keeps talking.
No, it's because no. It's because we're having a dialogue already, but you want to add something to the dialogue that's already happening. So it sounds like we're cutting you off, but you're just trying to add stuff to the people that are already talking.
Sorry, go ahead, bro.
But go ahead, yeah.
No, that was the question I was asking. Is like, what happened to the MJ? Do you think that MJ could die in Miles's world?
What did happen to MJ?
She's alive. She's alive.
Hold on. He's a Miles though.
What do you mean?
He's not Peter Park.
What do you mean?
You feel me? He already had a Peter Park. He already had a Spider-Man in his world, but he died.
Yeah.
And that Spider-Man already had a MJ.
Yeah.
So does Miles get one too?
Miles doesn't get an MJ, but his.
I think his Gwen is the multiverse Gwen.
one,
That's the whole idea.
That's what I think it is too.
Yeah, but I haven't seen the Miles. I haven't seen the Miles comic.
Or Spider-Bite.
What do you mean Spider-Man?
You know the girl.
Oh, the other girl. They did give each other the look. They did give each other the look.
True.
So,
very true.
And then she grabbed him. You don't remember when he was trying to talk to her? Gwen was like, "Nah, get your ass over
Somebody
here."
made an edit where the song that's playing is "Welcome Like a Dog," and it's her. She grabs Miles and she's walking him over her shoulder for like a couple steps. It's
she jealous of something. But
speaking of the AI one though, with the new Apple Vision Pro, sorry off topic, that's just scary.
You know what's
now.
funny? I had that as the last topic to talk about. We'll talk about it at the end. But any other topics you want to talk about before we move on from Spider-Man?
Okay. This, if they do it right with any plot holes, is better than a lot of anime story writing. Like,
Definitely.
it's crazy. It's because this is, I would say, as equally as complex as some of the more complex anime storylines. And if they're able to pull it out without like any plot holes, that everything makes sense, then holy shit, this writing is a masterpiece.
So far, they've done it. Yeah. And it's crazy to do it in a movie with like multiverse.
We just got to see the second movie, and then if it makes sense, then 10 for 10.
That's crazy. So any other on Spider-Man? Goodness fucking gracious.
That was an amazing movie. That's it.
Amazing is an understatement. It is the greatest animated movie of all fucking time. Argue with me if you want to, bitch. I don't care.
He could be right. I don't know.
Could be.
He could be right.
Stop that. I am right.
I just don't want to say it without really like.
I will say it with the fucking confidence and dignity. This is the great. Miles Morales is my Spider-Man. Who the fuck is what the fuck is a Peter Park? I don't know what a Peter Park is. Miles Morales is my Spider-Man,
I was
bro.
watching his Miles' Spider-Man's death scene, and I was like, you know what, low key, I would have loved to see him help out
Miles Morales.
Are you talking about Peter Parker?
Yeah.
Did you watch the comic one or the first movie?
No, I was talking about like the first movie.
Oh, you watched the first movie? He was cold. He was fucking cold.
He was cold not only, but he was real chill.
What are
you
talking about?
Peter Parker.
First movie.
Yeah, I would have loved to see.
Spider-Verse movie.
Miles' Peter Parker.
Still alive.
Still alive and helping out. Like the video game maybe or some shit along those lines, but it would have been really dope to see. Oh, on that note, the video game Spider-Man, the one that has a Miles in his verse, right?
Yes.
He was in the movie.
Yeah. That's Spider-Man?
Yeah.
So does that mean that there is another Miles Spider-Man? Because that Spider-Man from the video game, right? Isn't that the same Spider-Man from the video game that has a Miles? Right?
Say it again one more time.
Okay. The Spider-Man that has like white, blue, and red.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes.
That Spider-Man in the video game has a Miles.
Yes.
That has spider powers.
Yes.
Yes, right? So would that mean that Spider-Man And I guess for the whole like,
is that the same video game Spider-Man?
And see,
that's what I'm.
Or is it
I'm
a
not too
different?
sure.
Yeah.
If it is, then that would mean that there's multiple. Miles.
Yeah.
I haven't played
Spider
the
powers.
Spider-Man one, but I forgot how they both live in the same universe.
Genuinely, I'm downloading that fucking game tonight. I'm shit
You know what's
not.
crazy? After this movie, I
Download
was
it.
like, I want to play the video game.
I'm
so
playing the video
badly.
game.
Bro,
You, like,
dude,
playing
no.
it? I was like, watch a Spider-Man once. I was just playing.
Dude, no, the Spider-Man Miles Morales one that just came out, fire.
Dude,
No,
that
yeah.
looks sick.
Have you seen the
I'm
gameplay for it?
downloading
Dude,
it.
I
I'm
think
not-
CD.
I'm gonna download it.
Oh, you're talking about the Miles
newest
Morales
one.
in specific.
Yeah.
Miles
Yeah.
Morales and
What's the
Because then
newest
they
one
have the
now?
Ultimate Spider-Man.
The newest one coming out is the next Spider-Man.
No, there's the original Spider-Man, or Peter Parker, and then there's a second one you get to play as Miles Morales, and this one is now both of them.
Oh, I thought you could.
Well, the new one
And the
that's
second
coming
one you
out.
can do that, right?
The new one coming out is
thought
is Spider-Man's. It's the next
both of them.
It's both of them, but it's Spider-Man. Like it's not called Miles Morales. It's just called Spider-Man.
The second one is called Miles Morales.
No, the
So
one,
yeah, so the first one was the regular
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Peter Parker
Second one's
Spider-Man.
Miles Morales.
The second
It's
one's
already
Miles Morales. This next one is just called Spider-Man again.
It's called Spider-Man, but it's both.
Yeah,
because I could give you the Miles Morales
with
one.
like
I have it on
Venom and shit.
It's
That's
fine.
pretty sick.
Yeah, yeah,
I
I saw
swear I
that.
could bring it next week.
But
I cannot stop playing it, bro.
what?
This Miles Morales, it was fun.
Oh nigga, that shit. The movement is so fucking
Beautiful.
beautiful. So fucking
Hanging
beautiful.
from buildings finally, not to see the sky.
You just want to swing. You know how GTA, you just drive through fucking street. You just want to fucking swing through buildings.
those
Bro.
edits-
I swear to God.
Those TikToks where it's them swinging, listening to music,
Doing tricks and shit?
bro.
Oh yeah, you could do the
fucking
tricks.
God.
Like, oh, dude.
Question: what suit did you like better, first one or second one? For Miles,
I gotta see the suits. I can't.
Oh, the bloody armpits.
Put the suit. Put
Bloody
the suits on
Yeah,
again.
you what is it? You spit out your armpits?
And notice.
Did he have like a coat in the first one? Like a jacket?
The
Search it
puffer
up.
jackets on both of them.
Notice how. Oh yeah, the jacket. I fuck with the
is that
jacket.
what
One of
they
them is
had
spray
in
painted.
The game,
Oh,
Yeah,
the video
yeah.
game, they have Miles Morales
In a puffer.
with the
the
yeah.
puffer.
Yeah.
Nah, I like the.
They got hella different
the
skins in the
jacket
game, which is
is all
crazy.
dude.
But what the fuck was I gonna say now? I forgot what I was gonna say, bro.
Is this the first one?
It's spray painted.
Yes.
No, I like this.
I like that one.
one's-
I like
this
that one.
one's fucking
And the shoe.
cold.
Listen, bro, they came out with two
dope.
Jordan
That shit's cold.
two Jordan ones. Okay, they came out with the first Jordan ones, the
They're like a
origin story Jordan ones for the first movie.
or some shit like that.
Huh?
You're talking about the parallel ones, right?
Yeah, the Jordans, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm talking about like in real life. They came out with the Spider collab, right? The origin story was the first Spider-Verse movie, and then they came out with a second one. I don't know what it's called, but the second one looks
Tough. Oh
no. The first one, origin story. I need that shoe, bro. I need that fucking shoe. It looks so clean. Holy fuck.
It's the fucking shorts, the Jordans, and the jacket. That
It's a
shit-
clean combo.
that shit's
It's a clean
fucking
combo.
cold.
But did you guys notice that his spider suit has no webs? So
The
it's
second
just
one, yeah,
it's
yeah.
just spray painted the spider
the
logo.
first one or the second one?
The second one.
I think that I don't.
No, the second one has web. They're just really small. Like
No, but it did the logo. Isn't really he doesn't have webs around the
that
logo.
one's
and
spray
shit.
painted.
Huh? Yeah, it looks spray painted. It's a spray painted logo. I don't know if it's actually spray painted, but it's like graffiti. It's a graffiti logo.
Because I know the first one he spray painted that one.
Yeah. So he doesn't have any webs on that shit either. So, peakness, by the way. So yeah, like I fucking said, I'll reiterate it one more time for people that wasn't here. The greatest animated movie of all fucking time, and the greatest animated movie of all fucking time, and the greatest movie of this decade, 2020.
Crazy.
I want to watch it
truly.
again.
Decade is wild.
I want to watch both.
Hey.
Because Mariana wants to watch it too.
Oh, she hasn't watched it. Peak. Let's go. I'm
All
down.
right, later, guys.
But with that being said, let's move on. They want us to talk about HP.
Guardians of
and
the
they
Galaxy. Oh,
I haven't watched.
Hey,
Guardians.
sorry.
nah, spoilers. Fuck that.
Real quick, the very last thing for Spider-Man, the whole villain. I like him as a villain.
Spot.
Because he went from a fucking joke to, hey, I'm gonna ruin the entire fucking universe. And you laughed at me, bitch.
That was his whole point. Like, oh, you're gonna laugh at me. Now I'm gonna get power to fucking
day.
Villain of the day.
Villain of the week. Of the week. Yeah.
He's like, no, I was just kidding. You're a very menacing villain. But
He's like, I'm not, but I will be.
there was a deleted scene of him at a coffee shop. The spot at a coffee shop.
Is it released?
I don't think it's released.
I want to see that.
The deleted scene of him at a coffee shop, and they were making fun of him at the coffee shop. So that I really want to
with
see
other
that fucking
villains.
scene.
This I wanted to say. First, like it was a joke when he gets scary. When he turned into that villain, it reminded me of Gon when he goes berserk. That whole like Black Orange thing.
inverted-
I was like, that was actually pretty scary.
Type shit.
Bro, no, when he, like, because it was like a gag, like you said, where like he whooped his own ass.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he knew where he was going.
Beating ass. Like,
And bro,
When he was like, I have holes.
he mastered his power, bro.
dude,
That's scary. That's
He
like
looks
in the span
inward.
of like what 2 days?
that's like Obito type.
No,
deal,
I was gonna
you know what I'm
say,
saying?
like thinking
Scary.
of his power, I was like, dude, if you like master that, you'd be OP.
Almost done.
No, 2 hours later, bro, that fool's freaking top tier
Yeah.
god mode.
Wait, how often do we see Miles use his spider sense?
You know,
Not
crazy,
very much
it
at all.
failed him at the beginning. No, that was Gwen. Sorry.
He doesn't use it very much at all. But when he does use it, it's significant.
Okay, I was gonna say because I mean, realistically, him versus Spy, like
Hold on. One more fucking thing before we end it on here. Bro, 1v1000 the Spider-Verse, dog. He is the strongest Spider-Man. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He's the strongest Spider-Man.
oh, hey chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I could have sworn I read this in a book or some team comic, whatever. That Miles is supposed to be like the ideal Spider-Man.
He is.
Like
Why you say that?
like the version of a new 52, like
Oh, definitely.
The Spider-Man?
Yeah, the Spider-Man.
Shit, he
The
better
best
be.
of
That's
the
a brother
best.
right there.
What's crazy about him too? The reason why I liked him growing up is because if I'm not mistaken, Peter Parker started at 14, Miles started at 13,
Started younger? Yeah.
younger, and he has the whole Venom blast power. I love that.
And invisibility
Venomite,
and shit
invisibility.
Dude,
Fucking
that's
gold.
crap.
too. Lightning?
The fact that he was invisible around Gwen for so long, I was like, that shit's OP.
That shit is pretty
Around
OP. And you
other
can't even notice.
spiders?
And like
You can't notice.
That's crazy.
Dude, even in the video game, bro, you could only hold it for like 10 seconds. And I was like, bro, this fool's in a whole minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I'm like, what the hell? If I was able to do that, I'd win the whole game.
And where's their Spidey sense?
He was doing it in normal
Right.
clothes
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, Spidey
That's
sense.
fucking crazy.
No Spidey sense
No
too
Spidey
for the
sense
other
alerted
Spiders.
them.
All right. Would you rather have
That's crazy.
spider sense, normal spider powers, or invisibility and shock?
Spider sense. Like, what the fuck?
But doesn't
I'm
he
a
have
dodge
that?
bullets,
the Spider
cuz.
Sense has helped so many Spider-Man out. I'll go Spidey Sense.
Doesn't he have spider
Invisibility
sense
and
though?
shock, though.
I could beat anybody's ass.
Spider-Man still gets whooped from time to time.
No. But this is regular humans we're talking about.
Okay.
What a Spidey sense against anybody? Bro, I could fight Floyd Money Mayweather and beat his
Invisibility
shit.
and electricity versus any normal person.
Dude, you get invisibility and electricity, you're gonna be studied and fucking prodded and poked within 30 minutes of you having that power. I promise you.
You're invisible. You're gone.
Yeah, you fucking don't find it.
You're gonna be. They will find you eventually.
What's the difference between a spider sense?
And then you just got
Spider
webs.
senses, they can't tell. They just think I got
Nick
fucking
just think I'm
reflexes.
dope like
nigga.
that,
yeah.
yeah.
Like I'm him. Like I'm fucking him.
No,
But doesn't Miles
I like
have-
shot you
He
20
does.
times and you dodged every one of them? Like,
Yeah.
you were coming, I'd be like, nah, this guy, science,
I
come
would
on.
never put
Probe his brain. Probe his brain.
Like that, science.
We need his
Get him.
genes, his DNA. Get this guy. He just dodged 20 bullets.
Bro, why would I ever put myself in a position to be shot 20 times?
you
Who the
never
fuck
know.
you got beef
never
with,
know.
bro? Who you got beef
I'm
with?
just saying.
All I'm saying is,
I was talking more in terms if you were a Spider-Man and had to choose a
Oh.
power set, you either
If I was Spider-Man,
if I was Spider-Man, I'm for sure picking Spidey sense. That's so useful. Yeah. I'm not gonna get blindsided.
Useful.
Useful.
yeastful.
useful.
Suck my
Anyways,
dick, word.
because Spider Sense is very handy, right? But
Yes.
there was a time where Spider-Man didn't have it because he was disconnected from it.
When?
I think it's the canon like main storyline.
I don't know.
You know, he had a spider sense. It was like the whole spider web with Madam Web and shit like that.
Continue.
I wanted them to introduce Madam Web. I really did.
Dude, that's
Fucking-
a different. I think
Fucking
that's a
count.
different.
I think that's the next one.
I think maybe.
Kane heard poked and prodded, and he said, "Sign me up."
Hey, yo.
But go ahead.
Yeah, this Peter Parker. He
Peter
lost
Park.
his spider sense, but he ended up training with Iron Fist and learned martial arts
Oh, I
to
love
make
Iron
up
Fist. That's
cold.
for the spider sense.
That's tough.
But it just goes to show that you don't need the spider sense. It's just very helpful.
needs-
But you gotta.
C.
Hey, no, but imagine.
Monozone.
Imagine if you know how to like if you
Monozone.
actually train martial arts, you have just good senses, not spider sense, but good
Right.
senses, invisibility, and electricity.
Cool, but you gotta train for that.
No,
so
it's not even electricity; it's energy manipulation. I think.
Yes, I
So
think
you're
that makes more
saying
sense.
Gwen couldn't master that?
Mess with what?
Sexist.
Mess with what? What?
What did he say?
But with that being said, dog, 1v1000 the Spider-Verse, nigga. Not one person could even fucking touch this man. Miles Morales is the Spider-Man. He's my Spider-Man. He's the Spider-Man. He's black.
Got tackled.
He's
couple
black.
times.
That's a brother. He's
I was gonna say,
black.
Like his mentor caught him. Kind of
Technically.
No, we didn't. He stopped for him, bro. He said, "Let me chat with you. All right, what
he
you
literally
want?"
Caught him.
grabbed him out of like a chase and was like, "Hey, bro, hold the baby." You know, like he got his ass. If
No. He popped up and he said, "Hey, Miles. He's like, what do you want? Boom, and then he grabbed him.
No, he grabbed him mid swing or some shit. He
Are you sure?
shot and pulled him into like a tiny room or some shit. Yeah,
Sure.
He was like, hey Miles.
I don't remember.
He nabbed him
Wait, what?
mid
Who?
chase.
I can know-
Peter B. Parker, the one with the kid.
Oh, that's Peter.
I can
B.
neither
Parker.
confirm nor deny that. So.
He did. He would.
But
I was there.
and if Punk Spider-Man was there, he probably.
Obi?
Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Most definitely probably.
He ain't that cool, bro. He ain't that
I
cool.
don't know. It's crazy because I would
that
think
cool.
Miguel's like the predator of Spider-Man. What are those claws? Are you even a
Oh,
spider?
and then for last but not least, the greatest line of that movie. Everyone trying to tell me how to live my life. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Fuck is you talking about, bro? That is the greatest line of that movie. Period.
I love it how
Period.
he incorporated his mom's ideals. Like she was talking about like scientists and all that, but he was literally in a place where she specifically played out what he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? He was in an area where everyone's gonna tell him you can't do this.
Oh, yeah,
you're
yeah.
lesser than. And then he was like, yeah. When he met his mom in the 42 universe, he was
Yeah.
like, Mom, I did what you told me. I did this. I didn't let anyone tell me what to do. Blah blah blah. I am blah blah blah. Right? And then she was like, huh?
Mijo, stop playing like that, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh, I can't believe I missed that.
But yeah, no, top 10 fucking or 10 out of 10 movie. I'm not gonna lie to you, greatest fucking animated movie. Let's move on. though. Anybody else got something to say?
It seems
It seems better and better the more we speak about it.
It's
but
really
we
fucking
gotta keep it pushing because we got some anime to talk about.
Did this last?
And holy shit, I'm sorry, but yeah, it is the greatest fucking movie of all time. Go. Okay, wait. Anybody else got anything to say about Spider-Man? My Spider-Man, Miles Morales,
I'm just sorry.
my guy, my favorite man.
Run on to
No.
Hell's Paradise? Or what we
Yeah,
running on?
HP. Yeah. Shamik motherfucking Moore. You know what I'm saying? You killed it type shit. I love you. Haley Steinfeld. God damn. Listen, if that man, what's that nigga's name? That quarterback on the Bills? Yeah, if he
Josh
ain't-
Allen?
Josh Allen. If he ain't treating you right, bruh,
Stop. He's.
I got you.
She's winning. She's winning. She has Josh Allen. She's winning.
The fuck you mean she's winning?
She was in Spider-Man. Now she has Josh Allen.
He ain't no Miles, bro.
He's basically Peter Parker, bro.
He ain't no Shamik.
You see him jumping over.
Basically, Peter.
He ain't no Shamik.
Skip.
He ain't no Miles.
But anywho,
Skip that.
Just saying. He ain't no Miles though. But yeah, so let's move on to
HP,
HP.
Harry Potter?
HP, yes sir. Holy fuck, Gabimaru was cracked.
hey yo,
Also, if they go into that extra form, then you can actually defeat him. Because they needed an elixir to get back that kind
Oh
of
yeah, because
usefulness.
he drank it. Yeah.
So they have a limited
Or he,
pool of
she.
life.
Limited pool of life.
so
it's-
question: the one with purple hair, did he create them or that it's him split
I think he was the original.
Yeah, he was
One.
the original that split up because
think.
that's what the root guy was saying.
Unless it was another original that got
Person.
split
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Unless it was like a 10 tails,
Tails, yeah,
10 tails
10
type of deal and it
It was
got
10
split up.
tails,
I don't know.
really?
Yeah.
So they said
The way
that
that
was one split into
Seven.
seven.
and then I think he's the leader of them.
That's what they said. Yeah.
Just how like Nine
They
Tails
have
is
different
strongest.
emotions.
so. The purple is a part of the 10.
I think.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
so.
I think he's a part.
I'm not sure.
He just was deemed leader for, I guess,
Okay.
specific attitude or
Pacific,
emotion.
yeah.
Because he said, you all forget that I'm the only one that can inflict harm on others or like whatever.
It's just he's a leader, just because he's like,
Yeah, he's alpha.
So he's the first one.
Okay.
He's the first one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Alpha.
Alpha. Yeah, he's alpha. But no. So yeah, he was like, now I know I can defeat him. Type shit. Nigga, bro got knocked out and he remembered from his master. He said, whatever you do, if you think you're about to die, make sure you do as much damage as possible.
Like,
to
And he
the
said,
enemy.
and he said, I
Instilled.
instilled that in.
So
Yeah,
that
you
even
don't
if
wanna
you're
think
knocked
about
out,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
even if
it's
you're
a-
knocked out, don't worry. You don't. He said you don't have to worry about this rule. You gonna do it
Yeah, you're gonna do
regardless.
it.
That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? You know what that made me think of? All right, Lee. It is time.
Listen, Lee.
No, the craziest thing was this.
Guy sensei.
He was like, he was already getting hit, and he was like, nah, I gotta hit him fast as he can heal.
You know what's crazy? That made me think of All Might.
Yeah, it
The
did.
whole All Might.
Oh my.
What's Nomu?
Yeah. That nigga. No. Yeah, bro. I'm
his
not gonna lie.
kicks were insane.
He said,
one kick, broke his neck, and then he did it again. He said, doof, doof,
And,
doof.
then, and he said, Nimpo, aesthetic blaze, whatever. I was like,
He said,
that shit's crazy.
what's going on? This
No,
is not. This shouldn't be happening.
Ooh.
You know it's serious when
Black
he's using
leg
that
glue.
blaze
Black leg
like
glue.
power,
Aesthetic
bro.
blaze.
Dude,
Yeah,
freaking
bro.
when he like flamed on and pulled an Endeavor out his butt
Oh, yeah.
and then lit that thing on fire. Crazy.
Dude, and then I don't know how he didn't die. I'm be completely honest
too.
with you, but
She gut punched him.
I thought he was dead with the
with the punch. Yeah.
Power or whatever it was.
He's just built
He's
different.
fucking dude. He's built like Saitama, dog. I don't know what's going on, bro.
But it reminded me of that girl when she was about to punch him, and he was like, I've never felt this.
He had that flashback. Yeah.
So do you think the girl has the elixir?
Yeah, 100%. I think she has a form of that power. Yeah. Whether if it's incomplete or not.
She's gonna teach him probably that type of.
I think
technique.
you need the elixir to use it because weren't they saying like you used it up? You used too much of that power.
Yeah.
I think was
the elixir.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Do you think since she doesn't know how to use it intentionally, she doesn't go through it a lot? Kind of like a Naruto where it's like it just seeps out here and there.
Well, I don't know if she like has a limited pool of it. I think it's only the transformation that uses up the elixir type deal.
Okay.
Like that
versus,
final
like,
transformation. Just the moves. I don't think the move sets mess up the whole the elixir shit. But now that nigga was like, yo, I can damage this motherfucker. Like I can beat him now.
Did you see what they said? They go, you're not a Tenzin, you're probably a she's like, never mind. So what do you
she's like a lower version, and he knew the girl. Remember when she was running away?
What are you talking about?
The god dude when he saved her, when he saved Gabimaru, he said her name, like he knew her.
Yeah.
The little girl.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about the girl fighting Gabimaru. She's like, why are you so strong? She's like, you're probably and she didn't finish her sentence.
Oh, you talking about Gabimaru?
Yeah. Like,
what is Gabimaru?
What do you think he is?
Oh, I don't. Him? I think he's him. That's what I think he is.
She also mentioned that he was the hardest fight in
centuries. That's what I'm saying. Like he's not human, so he has to be something.
Or maybe no audio.
I just asked in Discord. They said good.
You're good?
They said good.
Oh, it's good. Okay.
Or maybe he is human, just like specific bloodlines, like Uchiha or some shit. He's just really fucking cracked.
I think all the shinobi are like that, low key, that got trained. Low key. So I think when they come on the island, I think hell's gonna break loose.
You think they're still gonna come on the island?
Yeah, I think hell's gonna break fucking loose.
We know that he is the strongest, but if there's like 10 of them in similar strength, then they might.
It's gonna be tough. Y'all still talking about them dusty ass animes. Baby Hannah, listen, do me a favor, right?
My goodness.
Take your Ichabod Crane looking ass back to the Discord, okay? We'll be there after the pod. Ichabod Crane, bruh. But
why does that sound familiar? What is that?
From the stories, you know what I'm saying?
That just didn't hit because you just said that.
What is that though?
He's a tall. Never mind.
No, I want to know. I feel like that sounds very familiar.
It's from a story. You just search it up, man.
But we can spell that.
Ichabod Crane.
IKBN. Bro, Crane, come on now.
What?
English, man.
He said IKAIN.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
See? Come on.
But I feel like it's going in a great fucking direction. Dude, it's got me on the edge of my seat this whole fucking time, bro.
And like I like how you just said.
Does Hannah actually look like that?
No, I don't know. I'm just.
Oh, I was like, damn, as fuck.
That was a little jokey joke.
With him saying now I could defeat them, and he instantly thought about, okay, but now I need to think smarter. I need to come up with a plan. He thought about the crew. He showed the purple hair girl, his partner, glasses, dude. But then we saw what's his name,
Mihawk
Bakugo, hop out the pit.
Oh, that's the part I got excited
fucking.
You said Mihawk?
Oh yeah, you know the swordsman that lost his hand.
Yeah,
motherfuckers that said he was dead. The long hair was there. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Huh?
Sorry.
What'd you say?
The motherfuckers that said the long hair kid was dead.
Oh,
you're motherfucking wrong. The brother.
The younger brother.
Younger brother.
They both made it out.
Oh, I thought you said that.
Yeah, they both alive. Fuck you. But yeah, no wait. Did you guys watch Demon Slayer?
Yeah, you could talk about it though.
No, it's
I
fine.
saw some scenes.
It wasn't nothing crazy. I mean,
I saw a fight that looked pretty cool.
Wait, you just want me to say it?
Oh, bro, didn't he slice?
Yeah, he beat the demon.
Who?
The mist nigga. Very anticlimactic. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Beat the one demon that.
Bro, he
became
was
a better
low-key
demon.
kind of like.
He was beating that nigga's ass, no problem.
Bro, he wasn't laughing, but like he was almost like
he was clowning him.
he was
Who missed
clowning
or the
him
demon?
hard.
The mist
bro.
was clowning the demon.
Dude,
he said,
no.
"Your vase ugly as hell." The demon got pissed off.
And he
nigga.
said, "Oh, you're not the only one not trying."
"Yeah,
What?
yeah, no." And then
What?
And then he was like, "Oh, you want me to start trying?" Bet. He goes in and slices this nigga's head clean off.
No, like
So-
clean off, and then the demon literally was like, oh my gosh, like I gotta keep fighting before my head gets cut off, bro. His head's falling off.
And is he a top? What?
Four.
Four? Bro treated him like he was a lower demon.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. And the people are now saying 3, 2, and 1 are about to be the most filthiest you could face. I'm kind of scared.
It's making me think that this motherfucking Mushiro is strong as fuck.
Who's Mushiro?
The Miss Hashira. It's making me think he's like top 3 Hashiras. I haven't seen the Hashiras
younger
yet,
than
though.
Tanjiro.
Homie's tough.
He's like the Miles Morales.
He's a prodigy. They said he was so strong. He's the youngest Hashira.
That's crazy as fuck.
Ever.
That is crazy.
Because he has some reason.
But he was only using Miss. Oh wait, no, the designs on his face. Yeah, so.
And he was like, dude, I feel so like
I think I
amazing
saw
right
that.
now.
No, yeah, but he got his new sword. You know what I'm saying?
Saw that.
Oh, dude, that thing.
And then-
dude, it looks so
It looked
good.
good.
I
Damn.
mean, it's cool. And then
You see in the episode right before what they watched,
I only saw.
he catches it. The guy
Yeah.
throws it to him.
I don't think I
It's
saw
like
that
blue.
it's like it
Part. I
has a
saw
hint of
when
blue
he's
with
getting hit.
the black. It looks like kind of Ichigo's.
I
kind
just
of
can't
sword,
wait for
Bankai.
Tanjiro to get his because this dude is just getting sliced up and still.
That's
just-
Tanjiro's?
No, that's that nigga that's still going. That's Tanjiro's sword.
That's the
You know that sword finna be dog.
Dude, that
You
shit's
know
gonna be
that shit
Bro,
finna
you're
go
right.
crazy.
He's like, why did someone make a sword?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, he's like, this sword is not good enough yet.
not good.
Bro's getting sliced up in the back,
Dude,
Why is
his
it-
eye got cut, bro.
and he's constant locked in. You know what the demon said? Demon said he's so locked into his craft. I need to get locked in to make my vases better. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, and then what's his name? The Miss guy was like, yeah, your vases look a little ugly.
Yeah.
And he was like, how dare you disrespect? And it was just
He got
it's a
pissed
wrap,
off.
bro. It's a wrap.
Basically, the Miss Hashira was poking fun, making jokes at the vase nigga for the whole fight.
With a straight face.
And then he was like, bet I'm gonna start trying now. And then he slices his eye clean off.
That's
So
cool.
the fight, the movement was cool and all that, blah, blah, blah. But at the end, we see Tanjiro, his sister, and Gyu, whatever the fuck.
Who's like, oh,
The
water.
shotgun nigga.
Oh, shit.
Boof. No. I don't know. Gary, whatever
No.
the fuck the dude, the
Gyro?
shotgun dude, Gyro, the shotgun dude, right?
Yeah.
We see him, Tanjiro and his sister.
looking it up.
Then they're on the verge of getting crushed by the fucking dragon heads and shit like that, whatever the fuck, right? Yeah, the demon, all 5 of the emotions turned into
Genya.
one, right? And then he spawned a fucking 5-headed dragon or whatever the hell.
Oh, the dragon
What is
soul.
dragon?
Oh yeah, dude, Tanjiro. Oh.
And then Tanjiro gets swallowed up. Mitsuri, the love Hashira, comes and saves him. That's it.
Oh yeah, and then she's about to go in. Loki. I mean,
Yeah.
just from the looks
She
of
just
how
fucking
Also, there's still a
chops the
fight.
heads
Like,
up.
they still-
Yeah, they're still about to fight. Yeah. So
Okay.
There's that.
yeah, about like 9 episodes.
So
and
it's
they're still
it
fighting.
wasn't a crazy episode. I mean, it was the Miss Hashira's fight was kind of anticlimactic. I thought he was gonna have more problem with him, but he just
No, honestly, bro, he
with
in
relative
his
ease.
sleep, bro.
With relative ease.
You two rank the Hashiras based on what you've seen this episode.
rank them? Like all of them?
Just what you think, off the top.
Okay.
Of the dome.
All right.
From the information you have.
I honestly like. I think it goes in order from what we watch it from the Mist to the guy that like won. I don't know his name. The one from the second season, Tenza,
Gyu? Tengen.
Tengen.
Yeah.
And then it goes, I think
Tengen's
Rengoku.
crazy.
But from just what I've watched, I think Rengoku's above Tengen. But then Gyu, I don't.
So you
Bro,
you
he's
talking about all of them or the
saucy,
ones that
bro.
we've seen so far?
He's the one with
can do-
the first
you can do the ones
Hashira
you've
we
seen.
ever
Whatever
fought.
you
That
want.
saved.
Water.
Yeah.
Water.
That save.
If we're doing all of them, I'm taking the Genya's brother last, dead last. Loki, it looks like he'd be dead last to me.
I think
Not
so.
gonna lie to you. The Obanai, whatever the
Genya's
snake
brother?
nigga. Genya's brother.
Yeah, he just said Genya's brother.
The wind?
That's what he just said. Yeah.
The one with the
Wow.
bunch
The one-
You're like this. You're like this. Yeah. I was like,
I misinterpreted that.
Wait,
I was
when?
like,
I thought you,
okay.
I thought you were talking about Genya. I thought you were talking about that.
No,
fucking guy. I was like,
Genya's brother is the one that
White-
with all the
hair.
scars that
Yeah.
stabbed.
that sliced.
And you agreed to that.
That's crazy.
That sliced Nezuko, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's last. Loki.
Whoa.
Yeah, you crazy for agreeing.
Bro,
I didn't.
I haven't seen what he could fucking do.
If Genya could do that, he could probably do.
If Genya's doing jack shit right now,
Exactly.
bro.
So that means someone has to carry in the family.
That's
and it has to be the brother.
Anyways, Genya last place. I think Mitsuri
Who's
comes
Mitsuri?
the love Hashira. I think she comes close to last as well. Obanai, or I think that's his name, the snake dude. I think he comes next. And then I think it's Tengen. All right. Then I think it's Gyu.
Okay.
Then I think is the mist one.
Okay.
Then I think it's the Rengoku. And I think the crying one.
Crying one.
You forgot about the butterfly.
Yeah.
Who's the, I think the butterfly is near Mitsuri. Down there,
Because she can't.
A little higher than Mitsuri.
She said that she can't cut, right?
I think she's above Tengen.
She's poison, right?
Yeah, she can't.
Oh, never mind. I think she's below them.
She can't cut
Mitsuri.
anything.
She's below Mitsuri.
She got a pokes.
Yeah,
But
she's below me. I think she's like a healing.
the crying
type of
one
deal.
is the biggest one, right? The big
Crying one is the biggest one. I think he's top 3.
The guy that cries?
So that's my list.
Yeah.
What's your list?
Dude, I don't remember all the Hashiras. But from what I've...
If you were listening to homie over here, he listed all of them.
Sorry. But from the ones that I've watched, I think it goes The Mist.
Wait, are you going lowest to highest or highest to lowest?
Highest to lowest.
Okay.
Mist, second season, then first season, Rengoku. I forgot Tengen.
Tengen, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's second. From what I've watched.
Yeah,
I think Giyu, his name's Giyu.
Yeah.
Tomioka.
Yeah.
I think he's above the Mist guy. Just
So he's first?
I could.
yeah.
So Giyu's first,
Giyu,
and then Mist,
Mist,
and then
Tengen,
Tengen,
Rengoku. But from what
Damn.
I want,
What about Butterfly? You seen her too?
I think she's below.
Last?
At last.
Okay.
But
Not bad.
from what I think Rengoku's above, just from the fight that he fought with the third, upper third, I think he's above Tengen.
Okay.
So he's
Above, yeah, third.
third place. Okay. Okay.
Tengen's last.
What about you? I know you haven't seen what Muchiro can do, but
I don't know their names.
just
I'm just kidding.
I'll just tell you right now, the Mist Hashira for the upper 4, no problem. After he got his sword, literally no issue.
Yeah, so
So that's all I saw
it
right there.
wasn't the sword.
I think
It wasn't the sword.
Whatever the fuck it was, after he got his sword, he just had no
It
problem.
wasn't the sword.
Whatever the fuck
he
it
lost
was.
his memories.
I'll just tell you right now, he did not have an issue with that.
Dude, like
first person, I think
relative
it's
ease, bro.
Wind. Second, I think
Strongest?
it's
The weakest?
Strongest.
Okay, strongest, weakest, right?
Strongest, weakest.
Okay.
I think the first one is Wind.
Genya's brother.
Top
Genya's
3.
brother.
Genya's brother.
That's wind.
Top 3, I think it's Wind.
Spoiler of hell, bruh.
That's my guess.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Oh,
Wind?
Wind. I think they say it though.
They do.
They say he's a wind Hashira.
think so, yeah.
When?
When they introduce all of the Hashira, they have them all lined up.
I think they.
I don't think they speak about their powers at all. We didn't
I
know
think-
he was the Mist Hashira.
No, I
we didn't know she was the Love Hashira.
I think when they introduce them, they have like a little tag.
The girl was introducing them. I think.
with the specific powers
I
too.
think so. Yeah, just go back.
don't
Just
know.
read.
I'll see.
Read.
I'm positive she was talking to Tanjiro and Tanjiro.
Okay, I'll search it up.
And then she was like, "Yeah, those are the guys.
Those are the guys. Yeah. Go ahead.
Those are them."
The top 3, I think it's. I don't know in a certain order. Wind, water, and the crying dude. I think you have to have like a strong. Your big 3. You know what I'm trying to say? I think there's always a big 3, and I think they're the strongest.
Okay.
I think Rengoku was up there, but he died.
Dead as
So,
hell. Oh me.
process of elimination. 4th place, Mist. And then I'm going with Tengen's now down there because he lost like a hand.
That nigga is
And
weak as
then,
fuck.
who else is in there?
Stronger than
Snake dude.
I think Snake Dude, like I said 4 already. I think Snake Dude like 6. I'm putting Love over Snake.
And then the poison girl.
Then it's Poison Girl. Yeah, I'll put Poison Girl.
I threw Shab.
solid. I like your list.
Fuck you. All right. Well, what time is it?
Time to go.
Ooh, 135. I think that was a good pod right there.
Oh,
No
you
cap.
don't talk about one more anime.
What are
That's
they?
cool. No, it's fine.
I
Finland.
don't
never
know,
do
I
this
don't
or
know-
anything.
I don't know if we're all caught up. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my.
We're already at 1:30.
Hey,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's cool, bro.
Comments get after him for not getting on Finland.
It's okay, dude.
Are you still watching?
You
Initial
missed a
D?
lot, high key.
As long as you're watching Initial D, that's valid.
It is a
funny. I have been. I'm almost done with it.
Wait, all 4 seasons?
Yeah, I'm almost done.
So you'd rather watch that shitty ass anime than Vinland Saga?
Okay,
No, I'll play.
I was about to say, don't say shitty, buddy.
Track it.
Don't say shitty.
I don't even like cards. I like the anime.
No. But yeah, no. The newest episode of Vinland is really good. Okay. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the one after.
30.
You know what's crazy?
Canute.
I forgot about
Oh my goodness.
Canute.
HP. I forgot about HP.
Me too.
Until he brought it. He brought it up. Someone brought it up in chat.
He write it up.
I did.
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
brought it up,
texted
and I
it.
was like, oh shit.
No. I'm putting in the YouTube video. The YouTube. Relax, chat. Relax.
I forgot about it until I saw like a clip, and I was like, oh fuck, it's already too late. I can't watch it.
But
I mean, you're caught up on it.
Did you see the Attack on Titan rug I made?
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, huh?
you gonna post content on it? Or?
You did?
Yeah,
You posted a story.
I just posted a story, and I'm not done with
Are
it.
you gonna post a reel?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna do it in sections anymore. I'm gonna just do one good video. to make my
I think you should do both.
Instagram cleaner. I'll probably do it on
TikTok
if anything, but on the actual Instagram, I want it to be clean.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be like one post of the video and an actual post of the pictures.
Valid. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. And the edits, it'll be good for one full goal. That's they like seeing it completed type shit.
For the Attack on Titan, I've been doing like different, not too crazy different, because dude, the amount of time I spent the entirety all day yesterday working on that bitch.
Really?
And that was only just the second half. The first half, I took like half of 2 days prior. So I spent like fucking countless hours on that bitch.
Did I send you a Spider-Man rug?
You should make a Miles Morales one.
I did make one.
Oh, you did?
I have the spray paint one.
Yeah.
The logo. Yeah. I made it already. I just need to back in and all that, but I'm working on the commissions right now.
Also, never mind. I ain't gonna say it. We got something in the vault cooking though. But speaking of rugs and things on the wall and shit like that, listen, if you want, I forgot to fucking say it. If you want one of these, listen, code GHM on V1 Tech at the website V1 Tech. Use code GHM for 15% off your order. Multiple of you have already used our code, and we appreciate that, and we hope you enjoy your posters. And like I said, make sure you DM me a picture of them so I can see what y'all be working with, so y'all can see y'all taste. You feel me? French kiss. You feel me? So let me know what you guys got as well. So that's code GHM on V1 Tech for 15% off.
Send it in the Discord. We all want to see, bro.
Exactly. With that being said, there's a rug right there. Who fucking made it? Can you tell? This fucking guy. Yeah. If you want a rug like that, make sure you DM him on Instagram at...
Oh, Canelo rugs. I was just gonna say I'm going with the fucking sauce. Order your rugs right now. Order your fucking rugs, dude. I'm gonna make you the best rug you've ever done. You're gonna sleep on it. You don't even need a bed anymore.
Yes.
Pricing's better than anyone else out there.
Anybody else other than I'm just
per square inch feet.
I don't want to come at everybody like that.
But it is one of the more well priced rugs out there,
especially for the quality.
It's for the quality, it's very affordable. I highly recommend.
Top tier.
Just quality. Looking at the page, let me know how you like it. Just consider it. You know, just give it a consideration, because this shit is gold.
He made that one, by the way. So that being said,
that's nothing.
That is nothing, and that's early prototypes right there. Yeah, and I have one of those. I got one of them.
Break this fucking mic.
Bro pulled up and said, "Can you guys tell what's wrong with this one?" We all felt it. We all looked, and we're like,
absolutely nothing.
I gave myself a hemorrhage. He's
like, I don't like this, and that. I'm like, dude, we didn't even notice. But that's how you know his quality control is one of the best in the game. All right. So with that being said, make sure you copy one of those.
Basically,
he can make anything. Custom rugs, bro. Custom rugs and already ones that are on his page type shit. So check him out.
Any type of sports, any type of anime, any type of movie.
Especially sports. Those are easy sauce. I get that to you ASAP.
Father's Day is coming up. Get your pops a rug. Get your pops a rug. Father's Day is coming up for the mat. You know what I'm saying? For the house keys. Whatever he likes. Favorite baseball team. Favorite basketball team. Favorite NFL team. Listen, favorite anime. Favorite wife. If he has multiple.
Dude, imagine.
You know what I'm saying? Favorite child. If you know who that one is. It could be you.
Imagine your dad walking into his little man cave, his little den, his little office, right?
Or the living room.
Right? And then, boom. The first thing he sees when he walks in is a freaking dope ass rug with his favorite NFL, basketball, any freaking sports team. And he's like, wow, son,
you're my favorite.
This is why you're my favorite.
Yes.
Fuck Jonathan.
Exactly.
And then fuck that nigga. All the presidents. He's gonna help you buy that Bugatti that you've always wanted.
Yeah.
He's gonna take you to Coachella.
Exactly.
Anything.
So that sounds like a little Zeke talking like that.
Like a little zesty.
Oh, a little zesty.
Nigga said Zeke.
I was like, what the fuck?
Someone's conceded.
Main character.
Like, what does he sound like?
Hey, I'm the real MC.
So with that being said, thank you for watching. Am I missing anything?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh
share.
Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell notification. Know when we upload next. Make sure you join the Discord, because it's only how many clicks?
Tres leches, my boys.
It's only 3 clicks, and the link in the description. V1 Tech. Use code GHM for 15% off. Shout out to you guys that already used our code. And also, one last thing to wrap up the pod type shit.
Please don't.
Miles Morales is my motherfucking Spider-Man. Shout out to Miles Morales. Shout out to Shamik Moore. Shout out to Haley Steinfeld because you're a fucking waifu. Shout out to the directors. Shout out Metro Boomin for making a gas ass album. Shout out to Ray Shrummer.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's disrespectful. That's really
That's
disrespectful.
that's really
You gotta
disrespectful.
redo it now.
During
no.
Black History Month.
You know what? I'm not even going.
I'm confused.
I'm not. Huh?
I'm confused.
Don't-
Yeah, it's because he's
Oh,
not
don't worry
cultured.
about it. Don't
He's
worry
not
about it.
cultured.
Shout out to Metro Boomin for making a dope ass album. Shout out to Coil Ray for sounding fucking amazing on that album. By the way, killed that shit.
They forget Juice WRLD was on the first album. That's all I gotta say, man. And
Shout out to
Juice
Juice.
WRLD used to be
That
God.
used to. That's my nigga. That's my dog to this day.
First album go harder than the second. That's all I gotta say.
They brought Posty back.
Individual song. They
That's
need
why-
it.
that's why
They should
you want-
have. Y'all missed out on Posty. Bring Posty back before I get mad. God damn. Most diamond songs out of any artist ever created. Yes, he has the most diamond songs.
Yeah, he's like 10, right?
Almost 10, I think. Yes.
Guess who's the richest?
Not even Michael Jackson got 10. Get out of here, bro.
Diamonds.
10 diamond songs.
He basically
Diamond.
Bring Posty back, bro. God damn.
You know, hey, that guy is so good. Well, you guys see that video when he was like, we should make a country song, and the guy's like, you serious?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we just remix it. And he starts like playing it or singing to it.
yeah.
And I was like, damn, he is so good that he'd get other artists that probably don't fuck with country to consider
to get
it.
on country
Yeah, that's
type
what
shit. So yeah, so shout out to everybody that was included in making a beautiful movie that is Spider-Man, right? The greatest fucking movie of this decade and the greatest animated movie of all time.
You might be
Thank
right.
you. That is my piece, and I'm done. GHM Podcast out. Fuck out of here.
See ya.